to upload their this and that, and there are all the evidence, if you like, of political interference with INEC. It's still time for him to extract himself from what we all see happening to come out. If he doesn't, until the campaign starts and the elections, then whatever happens to that government is going to happen to him. It's going to happen to INEC. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the future, but I'm worried looking at what has happened in other countries around the world.
The northern region was credited with almost over 60% of the votes that put President Tinubu in office. Does he still have that following in the north?
Well, ask the north then.
I'm asking the north here. I'm asking a major leader of northern Nigeria. Does President
just look at the songs that the young people have designed. I mean, everything is pointing to the fact that, you know, the North has never been as angry with any government like this particular government. Oh, people are abusing, you know, this government daily and praying against it. So I don't think, and they know that. I'm sure they know that. I'm waiting to see how the campaigns are going to be done, because then people are going to react.
But
I know people are not just the North, the whole country is angry.
Shettima has been chosen again as running mate. Isn't that cheering news for northern Nigeria?
It's not, because since he has been the vice president, what has he been allowed to do except to do condolences or to attend a few things? So what is there? I think it's a shame, really, for the president, you know, to be treating his vice president the way he did.
Do you have any fears, Doctor? Any fears of President Tinubu's continued or elongation in office beyond, if he wins in 2027, and then he's supposed to terminate in 2031, 2 4-year terms? Do you fear he may stay beyond 8 years?
I don't fear, because the country is not going to allow him to.
You think so, sir?
I was a veteran of fighting the Obasanjo third term. Obasanjo was in a much stronger position. Oh yes, the National Assembly today is not the same National Assembly that we were there, but even then, I don't think the country will accept it. I don't know what's going to happen. But you see, I mean, there is a limit to thuggery. There's a limit to stealing. There's a limit to irresponsibility. There is a limit to recklessness. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them kill some of us who are out, you know, speaking. But they will not get what they want, because it's not in the human nature for things to continue deteriorating without people reacting. They will react. I don't know how, I don't know when. But you cannot continue doing, you know, messing up, you know, people, and then, you know, think that everybody will sit down and keep quiet. If you think the people who are out there making problems, you think they are doing problems, I mean, making things difficult for you, and you want to eliminate them. Let's see if you are going to get what you want.
Are the opposition doing enough, in your views? Some have said by dividing themselves, unable to come together, the opposition.
No, I told you that the opposition, for me, should wake up to a more serious responsibility. How can they work together to stop this mess? I'm worried that some of them are actually looking forward to an opportunity to do exactly what this government is doing. I know them enough to say so. And they are in the opposition, so I don't expect them. But I know that within the opposition, there are people and groups that are genuinely looking for an opportunity to fix this country. Now, those that are in that category should be able to come together. They should be able to merge their candidature. They should be able to do whatever it takes to work together so they can salvage the country.
Can, realistically, Doctor, final question, can President Tinubu still be defeated in 2027?
He has already defeated himself, because he has not offered anything to warrant a re-election. What has he offered? I'm genuinely looking for what is it that I can say. But I can count a dozen terrible things that this government has brought. So really, I don't see. Of course, he can rig the election. He must be good at doing that. So let's see what's going to happen. Yes, they will pay poor people money. They have already started paying money to the clergy, to the ulama.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I mean, I've received reports from people. Some have been paid just to keep quiet, not necessarily to campaign, you know. So it's easy, right? If you don't say anything, just take this money and just keep quiet, right? So maybe, but you see, you can't continue doing the wrong things and still hope to succeed. It's not in the nature of life itself, you know. I mean, you can't be feeding and poisoning your body and hope to live long, right? And therefore, the time will come, you know. So I don't think defeating him is a problem. He has already defeated himself in a democracy, in a proper democracy.
Nice place to anchor, Dr.
My pleasure.
Always.
Yes, distinguished Senator Adams Oshimole. And it's of public knowledge that this gentleman, Nigerian women, have drawn the attention of this Senate that the professor in question has been accused by two women, not just orally, and these issues are pending before different courts. And I think the general view is that nobody is saying he's guilty. He's preserved to be innocent until proven guilty. But as a matter of sensitivity, a man who faces cases like that, for the Senate to endorse him, we are much to being insensitive to the feelings of women. Because it's not just one woman, there are two women on different allegations. So I thought that in matters like this, it will be more prudent that we wait and ask the guy to clear himself before the courts. Thank you, Mr. President. The Committee on Foreign Affairs. Do you have the court papers?
I was going to respond to the committee, and we were all there. He was not there.
The papers were not presented before you?
No papers were presented before the committee. And Mr. President, if we continue to act on allegations, today we mentioned it the other time. It's not every allegation that will stop the proceedings of the Senate. An allegation before a court of competent jurisdiction without judgment of a court does not make somebody guilty. Everybody here will come, and then so many people came here before Mr. President with allegations on court. And Mr. President, as a lawyer, and so I know, confirm, Mr. President will always say, in the interest of justice, if the court gives judgment, they will remove him. But when there is no judgment, an allegation cannot stop the proceedings of this. And we asked for the court proceedings. No court proceedings was given to any member of the committee. I stand by that. I was there. Oshomole was not there. Senator Oshomole was not in that meeting.
But you were there.
We gave him fair hearing. Thank you, Mr. President.
Noted. Senator Cyril.
I'm from Ekiti North, to be precise. I want to implore this Senate to be very careful about this issue. Federal University of Technology, Ekiti, is in my constituency. And I know about this case. I also know the woman in question. The woman approached me and told me everything that happened. But this woman did not get judgment. There is nobody in Ekiti North that is not aware of this matter. If this man is given express clearance, I don't think it is going to be an issue that Ekiti, where he served as Vice Chancellor, will be very happy about. This is a very common issue in the entire Ekiti North, and I'm sure all over the country. And it's a very sensitive issue that we cannot just sweep under the carpet. If this Senate will oblige, we can put a call straight to the woman and let the committee on rules and business. Let the Committee on Rules and Business, let them investigate this case. That woman did not get justice.
Please.
As far as that case was concerned in the city.
I'm happy that you know the woman. And I'm also happy that the woman told you everything. The question is, where did she tell you everything? We have a committee in the Senate, and we gave the mandate of the Senate to the committee to go and investigate the nominee, and he found fit to recommend the nominee for clearance. And the committee has done its work. And okay, I don't want to go outside what we are doing. I would have asked a question. When there was a picture showing one of our senators in a plane massaging the leg of a girl.
This morning, feeling a little bit down, thinking about my late wife, my son Daniel, and Australia. I remember every Sunday we pray. It's a must in our family. We must pray every Sunday, no matter where we are. But this morning, there is no Bible passage from Igbo. There is no voice call from Daniel to say, Daddy, how are you? That shows me more the emptiness of life. Our house in Australia is now empty. Daniel is not 18 yet. He had to go and live with family. Daddy is back in Nigeria. Igbo is in heaven. I had to take our favorite scarf to smell and miss you, Igbo. Continue to rest well. What a different Sunday for me. My spirit is a bit low, but I'm sure you're smiling down on me. Miss you so much. Our house is now empty. Every Sunday, you guys will be showing me video of what you are cooking on Sunday. Nobody stays there anymore. When you want to amass the wealth, have everything, only you. 100 houses, only you. Taking from the people, stealing people's money. One day you will not be around again, and the money will be useless. Sleep well, my darling. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Promise made will be a promise kept. If I don't win and I come back,
by all means necessary, don't vote for me. You must have electricity. That's the truth.
That is the truth.
And you will not pay
For estimated
anymore.
A promise will be a promise
kept.
But he said, if I don't keep the promise,
and I come back for second time, don't vote for me.
You will not pay for estimated bill anymore. Now I now GBT now Ojoro, now deceit now mago, now lie, truth no day, their mouth, listen again. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, waiting you say make we do, don't vote for me again, don't vote for me again, don't vote for me, good, that is the truth. By all means necessary, you must have electricity. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. If I don't keep the promise and I come for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Who says so? Who says so? Who says so? B.A.T. Who says so? Who says so? Why your leader? He fulfill him. No. He keep the promise. Not at all. Waiting he say make we do. Don't vote for me. You go vote him. No way. You go vote him. Nigga. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Vote like liar. Out. Vote mago mago. Out. Vote GBT. Out. Vote wayo. Out. Vote incompetence. Out. Vote boro boro out. If I don't keep the promise, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. That is the truth.
If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Thanks for your time with us. Today is Sunday, 19th of July, 2026. Because of this World Cup, now nobody come out today at all. At least I'm happy to have two of my brothers here with me. Maybe the rest will come later. The World Cup don't tie everybody for the house, not be small. Everywhere from my area here, all the whole area is barricaded for because of World Cup and all that. And the hear noise left and right. But still, England not there again. Many people not there again. But I can see a lot of people supporting Spain to win. But I don't know why. They want Spain to win over Argentina. But let's see how it goes. First half now. So let's see how the second half will go. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
I don't lose interest for this final. You see the 14th, 15 minutes. The clear yellow card for Argentina. With the referee no give them yellow card. Now I just stand up.
Exactly.
This is no what's my time. It should not be my priority of it should be my turn.
Are you don't enter his side?
Honestly.
Corruption don't enter his side.
Corruption don't enter his side. This one is not my priority for the day.
All right, we'll come for it. I still believe Spain will win it. Thank you very much, Madam Deborah. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, ma. Good evening to you, Madam Deborah. Talk to us.
Good evening, Elvis. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good evening to everyone that is watching us today. Let me start first by, I think the question you are asking, that can Nigeria be ever rescued from the
cabal?
From the cabal? Yeah, the answer is yes and no. If Nigerians are ready, it's very, very possible, 100%. If Nigerians are ready today, those cabals go run the entire house. Because at the end of the day, how many are there? Let's take Edo State, for instance, now. How many are the cabals in Edo State? Are they even up to 100? Maybe 50 or so. Are you telling me that if maybe half of Edo people or so many of them rise up today to say we don't want this government? Believe me, they will run away. The Ofebolo will run commot. So if Nigerians are ready to take the country, these cabals will not stay one day. They will all run away. But the problem is that Nigeria is more divided. People are scared. When they call for protest, people are not angry enough. Look at Plateau. Look at Benue. Even with all the buying they are buying their people on a daily basis, yet they are still afraid to come out and fight. Yet they are still not doing anything. So that really makes me feel that what is it that will happen for Nigerians to say enough is enough? But let me just wait and see what will happen during this election. At least they have seen what happened in 2023. If they are still going to fold their hands and wait for Tinubu to tell them go to judiciary, when they know that Wike already built house for all the judges. It already put them for inside in pocket. So I just hope that they will not be foolish like they did in 2023. So it is very, very possible if the Nigerian people are awake and if they are ready to take their country back. The few cabals cannot stop them. They cannot. Then I was listening to that other video. Happy birthday to His Excellency Peter Obi. In fact, listening to all his achievements, I can beat my chest to say there's no any politician in Nigeria that can match. I'm telling you. When I was listening to everything, those people, even his enemies can attest to that fact. Even the enemies of Peter Obi, they can, if they want to be honest with themselves, they will agree to the fact that we don't have any politician currently in Nigeria that can match Peter Obi's pedigree. They at all. Even this Tinubu that is sitting down there cannot. So even his enemies said they know that whether you like it or not, we don't have any politician in Nigeria that can match Peter Obi's pedigree. Except that people, because he's an Igbo man, that's why you see them, so some of them, when they want to talk, they try to undermine him. Because I'm just angry because he's an Igbo man. They don't want to admit the fact that there's no any politician from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west that can match his pedigree. There's none. If Peter Obi is from another region, they will carry him like a mini. I don't even know how to say. Let's assume that the Northerners have somebody that has somebody like Peter Obi as a politician. Do you know how they would exalt him? But because he's an Igbo man, they just try to undermine him. Just listening to all the awards, all the achievements that he had. Tell me one politician that can match him. Just tell me which one. Which one? That's why you see all of them. They cannot even come to the fact to accept that. You see, sometimes even if you hate somebody, be truthful. Who don't pass you, don't pass you. Who God has uplifted, he has uplifted. So even his enemies, they know. I just hope that Nigerians will wake up and not let us miss this man. Even if it is for 4 years. Let us not miss Peter Obi. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
God bless you,
for your good work.
Thank you for your good work too. Yes, you are doing the work as well. Thank you, man. Thank you. This woman should try, not be small. I appreciate you all, my people. And God will bless you now. My mother, former me diaspora. Good evening to you, mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Hazim, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there, Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masavedo. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you, Michael and Namaro, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Divine Cross, Jess. Thank you. I can see Michael Abba and many others right there. And God will bless you now. Please press on the like button to share. And if you can, also press on the $sign. Encourage what we do here. We pasted our account yesterday. Somebody sent us 2,000 naira. And unfortunately, I didn't see it. I don't know why I not received the alert, but the person has sent me the receipts. as I was sharing our broadcast for tonight, for this particular broadcast, now I see I acknowledge the lady. So I want to say I'm grateful. It doesn't matter what you said and all that. It means you have us in your mind to encourage us. God bless you all, my people. Thank you so much. We have Madam Emmy on the phone. I'd like her to quickly talk to us so that we can move straight to the panelists, because we're going to talk freely today as we're watching football at the same time. Thank you, Madam Emmy. Are you there? Madam Emmy? Can you hear me, ma?
And good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Yeah. Those panel, those in the comment section, those watching, I'm Mom in Diaspora. And I want to say happy birthday to Peter Obi for actually sacrificing himself for Nigeria. So we appreciate that. And I hope all Nigerians understand what Peter Obi is doing is not for himself. Now, the man that does the vote watch person, and Mr. Elvis, I would really appreciate if you can find out from him details of that vote watch, so we understand what vote watch is, so that the panelists like Mr. Jonathan can break it down, so that we can actually tap into that vote watch to understand what it is, so more Nigerians are aware of it. So anything that is pushed forward that will be beneficial, I think we should take advantage and see how that can actually help in the election as well. Whatever it takes, so we can support and make sure that people are aware. And the other part of it is, I always tell people in life, try to give an excuse for people even when they are lying. That is what I tell people, I tell my children and my friends. I've got friends that, Mr. Elvis, some people, if they have those friends there, they will not even last. But when they lie to me, I just accept it, but I know that they are lying. That is the only way you can manage people. People that are lying, even in marriages, if your husband tells you something and you know the man is lying, just accept it, or else the trouble will not end. So the reason why I'm saying this, if I defy or should do it on purpose and he has come to lie to us, let's accept what he said or where he's going. However it is, we need to move forward. Let's not flog that issue anymore. He made the mistake according to him. Let's accept that apology and move on.
Exactly.
What are we trying to do to dig into the situation? All we are praying for, all we are fighting for, according to Dr. Cash, that in politics, for example, everybody in NDC, they are not saints, but that is the only vehicle we have now for Peter Obi to become president of Nigeria. The NDC for now is like a church. When you have a church, you don't only look for righteous people. Those days, when Nigeria was Nigeria, when there was Christianity, anybody that comes from far away, maybe you come to see somebody, there was no mobile phone, and you don't have a place to stay, because when you go to the person's house, they say, oh, the person traveled yesterday, and you can locate a church. That church will actually accommodate you, feed you, even give you transport back to where you're coming from. That is what Nigerians should actually learn now. Where we are in now, we need to be our brother's keeper and give excuse for people that are trying to lie to you so that we can move on. Nigerians, please. This Isaac Fayose issue, we should not flog it anymore. He has apologized. Everybody, nobody is perfect. People make mistakes, and from there, they can change from there. So if he has actually apologized, even if he's lying to you, try to just accept that apology and let's move on. Nigerians, please, I beg everyone.
Thank you.
Then, yes, and the other one with VDM and this Prince, what's the man's name?
Adeyemi.
Adeyemi. VDM, according to what people are saying, not everything you put your mouth. Nigerians are saying this thing should be investigated. Now, there has not been any credible investigation. Why is VDM opening his mouth saying the man is out of it, the man is innocent? VDM, please, in the name of God, can you rest on this matter? Even this Gbajabi Amela, there is record of him being a corrupt man. So what is VDM's problem inside this issue? I see the guy is a saint. VDM, in the name of God, please rest on this issue now. Because you were the one that told the man, categorically, when you were interviewing the man, you said to the man that, what did he even say again? That the man should speak up, that nobody will come for him or something. There was one particular word that he actually mentioned, that nobody they come for you. But you are still the one spilling things that all you are doing is like you have been paid I'm sorry, the way you are flogging this matter, because there's so many people involved in this one, and Baja is not an innocent man in this issue. So BDM, rest and let Nigeria know that they will see the investigation. This matter must not go down, because you're saying now that Baja is out of. Who told you Baja is out of the matter, BDM? He's not out of the matter. They are all playing politics. Once anything, just like it with APC, you have to be corrupt to be a appointed person in APC. We can see the Senate talking about the corrupt person that they're actually trying to endorse to be an ambassador. This Oshomole is a disgrace to his generation and his generation to come. He's a very I'm surprised that somebody that was a labor leader, don't you even have sense when you are doing this thing? Again, when it comes to Oyo State, the governor said he needed investigation. It's the state, for crying out loud. The government has the opportunity, it has the authority to carry out investigation on what happens in the state. So why are you taking me to the Senate to say the Senate should look into this thing? Oshomole, can you rest, please, and deal with Akpabio, who laugh over every situation, thinking it's a joke? Nigerians should wake up now. Everybody in that Senate, please. 2027, don't look at the presidency alone. Everybody in that Senate should go and retire in their homes, because we need new, educated, fresh, young people that can help Nigeria to go forward. Not people taking the Senate as a retirement home, and they just sit down there just to fill their pocket, thinking everybody will die with this money and take it to heaven. It doesn't work that way. They should learn and understand that this country is for everyone, and after they go, the country remains. I don't understand, Mr. Elvis.
Okay.
So please, all I'm begging Nigerians again, however, what is going on, we should realize there's an election coming, and we should try to accommodate everybody. Tribal issues now, we should take it behind the burner, because we don't need anything tribe now. Because if you look very well, the politicians, the Igbo, Yoruba, all of them, they are friends. They share money together. You see Amechi now that lost the mom now. They are all going to see Amechi. So they are not enemies. So Nigerians, please don't keep using what it is to divide us to think it's going to help us. And recently, unfortunately, I saw one this is online debate about your state governor. The young people, the young Nigerians are saying Seyi Makinde should actually understand that he should take on Wike's side, because who is Wike, for crying out loud? Nigerians are the one giving Wike this power of thinking is the Alpha and the Omega. Wike's wing they should break that wing. All these politicians, we should let them understand that they are actually spending our money. It's not their money. And when they are doing anything, they shouldn't get any praise, because they are doing their job. If you get a job, what is expected for you to do? And again, please, building of roads is not an achievement. It's what is actually a necessity when you look at the Maslow hierarchy of needs.
Okay.
Building of roads, giving people basic needs. This is their right, their entitlement. What is road? We need healthcare, we need education. Going forward, whoever is ruling the state, the first thing they should look into in their state, if there is any school that is not well equipped, that should be the number one priority. No child should go to school with a leaking roof, no desk and chairs, and you have governors building roads. What roads are they building when education is actually not looked into? Mr. Elvis, Nigeria is just not working. I can't imagine states of today. We have schools without fence. Still have, and again, the country again, for crying out loud, Tinubu is the head of security. The first incident of Boko Haram, every school should have at least 3 police officers. From the one since that Boko Haram case, they are still not doing that. So why is school state school initiatives for children to go to school now? If a child is in Nigeria now, I won't let them go to school, because that is the main target. So what is the government doing regarding education and security for children and their teachers? Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. When I talk about Nigeria, I just listen to myself. I'm shouting.
You are. You know, Nigeria Matago make person they shout. Thank you, man. God bless you. Yes, of course you are shouting. Everybody shout here. You cannot talk about Nigeria Mata make they smile, make you relax. It's not possible now. How is it possible? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why we are fighting now to see how we can rescue Nigeria from the hands of Cabals in 2027. You know, like Madam Emmy said, even though it's 4 years, make una let Peter Obi just taste that place. Make it show the world how governance supposed to be. At least make it show all our shameless politicians, both past and present, how governance supposed to be. That alone, I think we are good to go. You know, I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much for your time. Please, let's start talking. If you can't press on the dollar sign, encourage us, press on the like button, help us to share. Mr. Alabo, thank you, sir. You're the first on the panel. Okay, Mr. Alabo, before we start, there's this our Edo man that showcased his car. His name is called Bob Izua Osamede Adun. Bob Izua is a household name in Benin. All Edo people, nobody will not know Bob Izua. And what you can't know her for now, you can't know that one. I mean, don't know what you know her for. Everybody have different things they know him for. For me, he's a transporter. He have a transport business and all that. So, but he did this. I want you guys to listen to a 2 minutes video.
Edo-based transporter Chief John Osamede Adun, the Ayobahan of Benin Kingdom, also known as Bobizwa, has decided to make life worthwhile for himself at 72 by splashing over 2 billion naira worth of cars to add to his fleet of luxury vehicles. Chief John Adun also took delivery of 4 exotic cars, namely Rolls-Royce, bought at 800 million naira, Range Rover Evoque 110 million naira, Mercedes-Benz E350 worth 45 million naira, and Jaguar worth 15 million naira. While the 5th car, which is fitted with a toilet and a bed, is on its way to his house in no distant time. Bob Izwa further told journalists at his residence in Benin City that it took him 30 good years to have his dream of owning a Rolls Royce and described it as his dream come true. He noted that the Jaguar car will be specifically used for palace activities. He further advised Nigerian youth to be hardworking and be committed to their jobs, noting that hard work pays.
I bought it to use it. They were telling me that the occasion use and say that. If I left the one concern, I cannot go there. Well, because of my performance in the palace, the Ayoba of the Kingdom, every year I submitted well to the Oba of the say I'm old. From here to Mulaka, from Mulaka to Palace. By that time, if I can enter the vehicle, they will not follow me there. Where's the manager post? By that car.
So it's only for Palace?
Yes, I have one. I bought another one.
Special vehicle for Palace?
Yes.
Chief Adun later took a test drive in the car. All the cars have been profiled with special registration numbers.
Okay. Thank you, my people. Make we start with the talk. Mr. Alabo, let's start with you if you are there.
I'm here with you, my brother. Thank you for what you do.
Hey, thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir, and happy Sunday to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to us once again for the victory yesterday. And we hope Spain will go through. And to our principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, congratulations to you at your 65 years. God bless you. We strongly believe that a new Nigeria is possible with you. We will get there. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, and everyone on the panel. Thank you to our commenters, people on the comment section, our mommy Daspara and Abu Azi, Everline, and a lot of you there, Peggy Modi, Teddy Osagie, all of you, please. We appreciate you for what you are doing. If you are not too busy, please help us just check on. If you are using your TV, pick up your remote and press the center button. You will see an option that will give you a thumbs up. Please just control your remote to that place and like, because I know some people using TV, it's difficult for them to like the program. And if you are using your phone, please, if you are in the comment section, just exit the comment. You will see option for you to like and share. So that thumbs up is always there. Then the arrow moving forward is telling you to share it. So you can share or copy the link and post it to any group you can do. That is the only way we can support and help our voices to go far so that we can sensitize people who are still sleeping and the gullible ones who are still struggling to decide. We can help them to make a safe decision. Thank you, everyone. And Mr. Evans, thank you for what you do. Thank you for your beloved wife, the backroom staff, and your wonderful children who are behind you. A new Nigeria is coming, and we strongly believe that that new Nigeria is possible. Congratulations once again to Mr. Peter Obi. It is not easy. It's a milestone. Oh, I will come to Nigerians. I think we are sleeping. A lot of us are still in bed sleeping. We need to wake up from this sleep. If we are still in the dreamland, we need to wake up. This is 21st century. And imagine what is happening. For most of you who are in abroad, most of you who have traveled, maybe you're back now in Nigeria, tell me where you have seen in Europe, in America, they will set up a canopy, invite people, do reception because they construct 1 kilometer road. I want you to tell me where you've seen the set up canopies and invite people, spend resources, taxpayers' money, and gather people because they want to open a new hospital. I want you to tell me where you have witnessed it. You can put it on the comment section and help us understand what is happening. Today, Governor Pobolo built a flyover. It has become a tourist center for people. Basic thing that people are supposed to do, nobody will ask question. How did you spend this money? How much is the cost of project? How did you go for the bidding? And what is the cost of the material you use? Nobody is asking question. Oh, we have seen, oh, God bless Opobulo. Somebody you employ to do the job is doing a basic thing they are supposed to do without people clapping. But today is a celebration. Wike will do all sorts of things. Nobody want to ask question. How come a project that somebody can use the same project, 2 billion naira to do, somebody will use 50 billion, 20 billion, 10 billion for a 2 billion naira project? Nobody is asking question. And we give them accolade, we celebrate and praise. Coastal Road, Tinubu is working. Nigeria, we need to wake up. We cannot allow thieves, criminals to continue mounting our resources and wasting it, enriching themselves, becoming so powerful, building empires for themselves, without it reaching the common people on the street. Nigerians, if you understand how much these people are looting every day, then you will know the reason why you cannot have access to hospital, why you cannot have access to good education, why you cannot have access or have a better job. They are not willing to create job because they don't want you to be independent. They want you to solely depend on them. If you need water, you need to seek for somebody who knows Wike, who knows Tinubu, who knows Akpabio, who knows somebody that knows Larry, who's a PA to Epe, Tinubu to Wike. You have to know somebody who is closer to Femi Gbajabiamila. You can reach the president for you to survive. That is a system they have designed. They cycle themselves, recycling themselves and doing this thing. This is wickedness. We are suffering. Our country is bleeding. We are losing a lot. We cannot continue to allow criminals. They are not coming. I hear someone saying Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. He is not fixing. He's not willing. We don't want somebody who is fixing. We need somebody who will fix it for us. I am bitter and I am pained. I have cried for my country. I wept for my country. When are we going to wake up from this sleep? People are dying. These people do not care. You can't tell me You love your country, you want to be a president of a country, and you have empathy. You are passionate of making the country a better place. But you went in there, all you can do is to loot their resources. How are you going to tell me that you mean well for the country? You can't mean well for the country, you are stealing the resources. All you want to do is to build your empire. All these people who are in power today, tell me one of them who is not looting our resources. Tell me one of them what we are there before. Who we are there. What was their track record? What were they doing before they joined politics? See how rich Yesu Wike is. Not such of busy. He was never a business person. He was nothing. Joined politics, local government chairman to chief of staff to this, minister to governor, now governor back to minister. But he's competing. He's competing with Bill Gates. He's competing with people, with Elon Musk. Is it because they are not showing you? You know what companies that link to these people, a lot of things that link to these people, where the money is going. And you are there suffering. You can't feed your family. And these are the same characters you want them to return and continue looting your resources. They don't have any intention. They don't have any plan in building the country. They are building their empire. You can see their aggrandizement, the way their desire in building this empire. They want to gather and make you, control everything. See my state, River State. As I'm talking to you, one man installed governorship candidate around all the Kwere people everywhere because he said the whole River State. That is the empire they are building. The people resources, they use it, then they take your resources and they use it to control you. You can't talk. You can't move. You can't make decisions of your own. Your brain is working. It's the brain of Tinubu, the brain of Yesu Wike, brain of Akpabio, brain of all these people in power that is controlling the majority of you in Nigeria. You can't think for yourself. You can't make decisions for yourself. All your decisions have to revolve around these individuals. What a mess we are. We have to be grateful to God for this man that have brought hope for Nigeria. Peter Obi have brought hope to the hopeless. You think why some people are getting involved today, hoping for Nigeria, you think it's because of who? Because of Peter Obi. Many people have lost hope for the country. Many people have seen that there is no way you can take the country back from this criminal. Many of us are still feeling that way till today. But there is a little hope that things can turn around with this man coming. He's coming out alone that is contesting, has given hope back to people who have lost hope. Even though we still have our reservations because of the system, the corrupt system. But there is that hope that it might happen. What if there is no Peter Obi? Then you will end up with Atiku and Tinubu. You will end up with these recycling leaders. Do we call them leaders? They are not your leaders. They are wicked people, they are criminals. They are not leaders. A leader is passionate. A leader is he lives with empathy. He has feeling for human. Tell me these people, if they have human feeling, if they have any empathy, they care about you. They killed Deborah. A man who has empathy that can speak, put out a tweet and lie to us that this is head. Okay, after you deleted the head, why don't you rewrite it and use your own and say, okay, I wrote it myself. Till today, you can't ask them questions. They don't have any remorse. They don't care about you, how you think, what your decision is. They believe they control the system. Who are you to question them? While in a civilized society where you are living, power belongs to the people. Power belongs to the masses. Power belongs to the citizen. But in Nigeria, reverse is the case. A political office holder is a servant, is a public servant. He is there to serve the people. The whole Nigeria cannot gather in Asu Rock to be the leader. But you have people, criminals, thieves. I don't like calling them say corruption. No. throw this Oyibo. Fella said, call them the real name. A man who stole Mangi is a thief. The one who is stealing our resources, billions, you now change it to call them that is corruption. Then you begin to take them to court. They begin to ride them in a limousine, ride them in big car, give them a proper place to sleep, not in prison. And you pay them, they come, they divide the money. In 2017, 2016, 2018, 19, if somebody had told you that Malami is a thief, would any of you have believed? See today, how much is he returning? Is that the people you want to call your leaders? If anybody had told you Herofai is this, they were in power then. You will not believe. The same thing that is happening to Tinubu today. All of them, the ministers and everyone, nobody wants to accept. They are not doing anything wrong. They are trying to fix Nigeria. Or that they say they are fixing. It's a continuous term, yes. They are fixing. But we are calling for somebody who will fix it. But if these people go out of the corridor of power, if yes, we can go out of corridor of power, he will not be able to answer questions to numerous property he owned abroad, home. Both home and abroad. He will not be able to answer the question as Malami is unable to account on how he acquired those properties. That is a system we are running. And we don't have institution that can fight because the institution thinks they are not using their brain. As soon as they get into that place, the brain of the people in power is what they will wear. All their education and their experience is rubbish. They will litter it on the floor. Then they will wear the cap of thief criminality and they will work for the criminals. They will no longer do and understand that I am a civil servant. The oath of office I took is to defend the constitution that Abdul Salam gave to us. Imposed on us, even though we are managing it. But at least defend that constitution and protect the people that you sworn an oath for. But all of them will wear the cap. It will be a sitting governor they are working for, ministers they are working for the president, not for the Nigerian people. If not, yes, Wike, does he have immunity? Look at my state, Rivers State. It's not standstill, not development, because of the grade of individuals. Do you know billions coming in my state? But we can't. Rivers people are not seeing anything. Few individuals are enriching themselves. As it's happening in Rivers State, it's happening across the country. And you are sitting down sleeping. You want the same people to continue the status quo, to continue this system of criminality. They are not helping us, they are enriching themselves. Let them come and account. How much is their salary and why? How did they get what they have today? Someone is riding on Rolls Royce. A civil servant, a public servant. A public servant and is very proud. What can you do? And we are quiet, we are moving on. Nigeria, we are doomed. If you are still sleeping, you are not ready to wake up. If you are still sleeping and think it not concern you, you will wake up one day and you will not be able to come out of your house. You will wake up one day, you will not see a road to walk. You will wake up one day and you will be sick, but you will not find hospital to go. You will wake up one day, you will start thinking of how you can educate your children in the house. You wake up one day because it will be impossible for you to get to school and even to have the money to sponsor your children in school. And somebody will come and be saying nonsense thing about NEF fund. NEF fund, you came in, you increase the tuition fee. You increase it. People who are paying in a public school, in a government school, 70,000 naira for their school fees annually. Now they are paying 300 or something thousand. You say you are giving them. Is it everybody that have access? What a criminal structure. And people are celebrating, clapping for these people. They don't have any plan for the people. Are they planning for you? Is it not the Minister of Health that said he received how many? Not even a billion. Million, 300 or something. So how is the hospital running? That is why you will go. You will not see syringe. You will not see just Injection for you to have. You will sit at the corridor and buy. Nobody will attend to you. You go to the private hospital, they will tell you to deposit money before they can treat you, and you don't have 500 or 50. Are you not aware that because of 200 naira, somebody buy, a lady was crying. He could not add 200 naira or 7. I don't, if I could remember, he get it right. The brother, because of the drift to put something, they refuse, and the sister buy. That is a system. All of you will suffer it if you want to continue to sleep. You don't want to wake up for us to take back our country. I'm talking to the younger generation. Our parents have failed. I don't want you to fail. We have a window, we have opportunity. Criminals in power who are 80-something years, 70-something years, 60-something years cannot be making decisions for you and me. You are 20-something years old. You are 18. You are 30-something years. You are 40-something years today. Why would you allow 80-something years people keep making decisions for your future when they have just few years to die? And you're sitting waiting, carrying back for them, becoming toy for these people. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to go. You know the truth. You know the truth. We have to be grateful for Peter Obi. He has restored a bit of hope for Nigerians. And yet some of you will be condemning it. I commend those guys, the Yoruba guys who sat down, they understand. All of them know that Peter Obi is the credible one that can at least redirect the country to the right direction. They know. Go and see their track record. Who is prudent? Who is better? Who is not corrupt? I will keep saying it. He's not coming to build empire. Peter Obi is not coming to build any political structure. He does not care. He's coming to enter. It's not somebody who wants to say, I want to build for NDC to be. He wants to build a system that, irrespective of political parties where you find yourself, it does not interfere in those things, but you make sure that institutions work. Whoever will be the next chairman will do the right thing. Then you will have the opportunity to vote the right people in place. That is a system we want. Where you can wake up and say, Mr. Elvis, it's you who want to be the governor of Edo State, and no criminal, no Adam Oshomele. Nobody will come and say they want to manipulate the system and kick him out. That is a system we want to have, where people will vote based on what you can do, your competence, what you have, what you can offer the people, not what you want to come and collect. Keep sleeping. Don't wake up. A day is coming that you will not find a bed to sleep. A day is coming in Nigeria where you will not find a road to walk, like I said earlier. You know that Peter Obi is the best choice for Nigeria as it is. There is no way you can compare Tinubu to Peter Obi. There is no way you can compare Atiku to Peter Obi. There is no way you can compare any of them. Is it Rotimi Amechi that you want to compare to Peter Obi? What has Tinubu done for you in Lagos State? He has let you take over your land, and today you are sleeping. You want him to continue in power. I strongly believe. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. A new Nigeria is coming, and I know that new Nigeria is possible. Let us all wake up and take back our country.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alabo, for your submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. Yeah, sometimes this energy, we need it, even though we know we cannot always give it exactly the way you did every day. You started by saying that people should tell you one country in the whole world where they will do road. They'll not go carry King Sonny and they make on the play for them, you know, or go carry Michael Jackson for a grave, make on the play for them. I was watching the comment section to see if maybe one of these satanic APC people will be there that will, you know, dispute that statement or question, but none of them. It's crazy. That's why you see that most Nigerians are still very, very gullible today. They are very, very gullible. Little think that the politician will do like this, they'll start singing the politician's praises, calling him my leader, like my people in my own state. Thank you very much for your submission. I appreciate you all. Let's hear from Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, I know say they use one corner eye the look of the football, and I don't know what you. How the football they go, if I don't
Yeah, the football, the thing they say, I don't really get interest. The thing they go, but
a lucky game you go to end on. One person your score now the game over.
Yeah, it's a one goal match.
Yes.
Whether it goes into extra time, it's a one goal match.
Yes, one person will just score is over. You understand? You know, although Spain is playing well, but I just pray they don't leave their back open. Look at all their chances; they could not take advantage of it.
Now that was not worried. Spain will win the match.
I really do hope. And I want Messi cry today.
And if he head for further penalty, that's the worst. Spain will beat them whatever.
Who should be big where today almost 80 minutes they talk about where.
If you enter penalty, the winning will be very great.
Penalty na lucky game, Baba. Yes, so
it's anybody's game.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, but most times if you watch where penalty don't go with Spain, they're not they lose. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Both of them are playing very well.
Anyways, I agree to Mr. Ives. Thank you for the good job you are doing. God bless you. Great. Happy Sunday to you. I greet my fellow panelists. I greet you guys. You are welcome. God bless you all abundantly. And Mommy Diaspora, once again, good evening. God bless you. I will continue to uphold you. And my fellow commenters, all the callers, I greet you all. God bless you abundantly. Let me quickly congratulate Mr. Peter Obi on his 65th birthday. I pray that he will continue to succeed and excel. He will live long. That's my prayer for him. He will live long. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You see, that video that you showed, the man from Edo State. You see, Mr. Ives, that one, you go open another worm, another kettle. That one, now full episode you go do, now full broadcast, now you go do on that man. Make you just leave him. Into that one, I don't even want to go there. that Agbero man, where they float, see how in the front cars everywhere. That Agbero man, that one, wealth without enter. That one Agbero now, you know now. The man don't be Agbero since. All the time during this man don't take when we did, you know, they call him Bob. Now his name, now we know him as Bob. Now Bob. If you go deeper, this man, we don't they work for politicians or his own now. These are the people now. They appoint them. All of them, whether it been Edion or even Ambrose Ali self, he work for Ambrose Ali, he work for Edion. He will show more they still give him. Then when they are give him appointment, all government contract, the corner government contract. What did he do? The man don't even finish primary 6. He don't even finish primary 6. But leave that one aside.
Who be that? Bob Iswa or who be that? I don't want to
one chief where one Bob Osamede for Edo State.
Okay, Osamede I do.
Now.
Okay.
That one will be saying that. Now the chief Agbero.
Okay.
Are you kidding me right now? You don't know
that. That be Bob Iswa.
Bob Iswa, that one, forget about Bob Iswa group. That one a cover up. Which business when you do? Now forget it, kind of.
Number one, right from just as you described on number one, right from local government council for during millennium.
Chief Agbero of Edo State, South, Nigeria. That be the chief Agbero.
That's Tony Kawaka senior brother.
If they tell them, he go tell politician the position where they go give them, and he go tell them the contract where he wants. They born you well, make you no give them. Even Oshomole give him appointment, sir. If you see the kind of appointment where they give the man, you go laugh. These are politicians. They are fraudulent. They are crooked. With them, Nigeria can never move forward. They can never move forward. It's a
people where they talk. Somebody where they talk. So Obaseki Kejam throughout the 8 years in office, he Kejam for Kej. As you come up for office now, people can go open the padlock.
Even at some point, Obaseki still work with this guy, Mr. Elvis.
On the first 10, yes. First tenure, yes.
Obaseki
First
still
tenure,
work
he did.
with this guy now.
Let's say you first stay for a door. Me not understand you. You know everything.
Yeah, it follow up now.
No, this one. When I hear Bob Iswa Group, I don't need to know anything. This guy during Anini time, this guy don't day. He did very young.
Not be lie.
Now he be the chief Agbero. Now then they use this guy. Now then they use to go carry ballots during election. They born you where. Now then they use go carry election ballot. Now then they use. Is the main guy, and they continue to give him appointment upon appointment. Then they give him an appointment. Now he go tell the governor the contract where he wants. They burn the governor where make no give him the contract. They burn you where.
Allegedly, that the reason they put serious hit.
When they talk, the guy we no see to tell you the damage where we did for Nigeria. The guy will say he no finish primary school. He become the chairman of the town planning committee of Edo State. Town planning. Wait, you know the guy no finish primary school. I can tell you, go and read it, go and research the guy.
No, he not finish primary school. He started as a wheelbarrow pusher.
The funny one are the one, you know, the one where we laugh about that time. They even criticize him. The governor, Ibn Edom. How could you do this? But now politics that they play. Ibn Edom give this guy appointment when he was elected governor of Edo State. He gave him one. He said property protection of Edo State.
Chairman, he was the chairman property protection of Edo State. Yeah.
The property protection. You don't get police.
It be like Jonathan, you go tell us where your land or house they for Benin, because where they go, so I don't understand you.
Oh, you know when we know this man as Bob. Now during Anini time, we don't know this guy. Now then they destroy former Bende State. We know now Bob. Now we know him to be. So when I can see, they don't hold now. You see, age they make somebody. Age sometimes they humble person. When you look at him now, you see him as an elderly person. That guy, a rugged guy. Hey.
Look, the same father with this boy, Kabaka, the same father. So the same father. Don't be say they are siblings.
Like to say their family, Nari Agbero,
they are radicals. They are from Ogbe, right from Ogbe Central. They are radicals.
The guy say he will be chairman. They anoint him as the chairman of the road transport for Edo State that time. I mean for old Bende State.
Yeah.
Chairman.
Even in Edo State, he was while Lucky was there. He had that position severally.
Hey, now, you won't become governor. You won't become governor of Edo State. You don't get Bob for your side. You go struggle. You go struggle
for about 10 years. For full decade, he was the owner of Ring Road. Central Benin district. He was the owner.
He enjoy all this juicy, attractive contract for Edo State. Now then they give him. I know go get Rolls Royce. Anyways, make we leave that one. See, this bring it. Let me respond. Madam Emmy, you know, she raised something very, very profound, very important that I just quickly want to address it. She talked about this come 2027, if there is an election, how votes will be protected. This thing that they call what they call it now, vote watch or something like that. You see, that thing simply means what they are trying to do is just to ensure that they count the votes. That is the NDC now. Let me use NDC now. They count the votes themselves. Simply put, that's just what the vote watch is. They count the vote. The party, Peter Obi and his team. Let's come down to it. And when Mr. Peter Obi is saying that if you don't count the vote or anyway, we count you. That's what it's referring to. They will count the vote themselves. Yes, INEC has the constitutional mandate to count election and to announce result, but that doesn't stop citizens or political party to have their own data themselves. You count the vote yourself. And anything short of that in 2027, and I mean it, by every word, every sense of it, anything short of NDC or Mr. Peter will be taking charge, making sure that all the votes themselves are counted, it will be a gross act of irresponsibility. It will be a total betrayal and a failure. If January 16, 2027, you don't have your vote yourself, every polling unit, the over 167,000 of them, all of them, each and every polling unit, you don't have the result. Whether you score 0 there, it does not matter. You don't have your result yourself. It will be total irresponsibility, a betrayal, and a failure. Nothing. You don't let them come up with their own numbers. Let INEC come up with their own numbers. And I believe up to this time, I want to believe that Mr. Peter Obi meant it. He really want to do it because just last week in Berlin, he still referred to it. It's something to that effect, you know, that this time around, that in 2023, rather, it was between, the fight was between the Labour Party and the ruling party. He said this time around, it will be between the ruling party and the Nigerian people. Yes, it will be between the Nigerian people. And he said he will carry the people to court. Is there. He said so. He said he will carry the people. He wasn't speaking to that. He was speaking with the European Council of Foreign Relations, the Council of European Council or something like that. A very powerful, you know, group there in Europe. He was speaking to them in an interactive session that he had with them, over an hour interactive session, and they are asking him questions. They are posing questions. They pose questions to him, and he said it. So that is what the vote watch is. It is that they will count the votes themselves. INEC do their own. After all, you have the constitutional right to Form EC8A. Nobody stops you from getting your Form EC8A at first. You will have it yourself. If you don't have that, it will be totally, as I said, that's what that is. But let me say this. You see, I was listening to this interview that the one that VDM did with this fake agency guy, the so-called fake agency guy. You see, let's be true to ourselves. You see that thing they call budget in Nigeria. Fortunately, I'm thankful that you presented this today. I can tally it with a little bit of reading that I did just yesterday. You know, I watched a video and they said this World Cup, that this ongoing World Cup, to tell you that Nigeria, only God can salvage that country. We salvage ourselves, or well, we live it. There's not, as we say, there's nothing God cannot do. But it is not God that will come from heaven. We'll have to salvage ourselves in that country. I just saw a video yesterday, and somebody I saw in that video, and they said they actually budgeted for this World Cup, Nigeria, that, and it's also in that budget. So what? How did I miss that? So I went back to my study. I carried the 2026 budget. You know, I'm telling you guys this. And I spent the whole of yesterday night because of that. I said, where is there for this budget? A budget of 2,604 page document. That budget. Yeah, check it out. It's about 2,604 or 664. Can't know the exact page now. That's the document. I said, I will find it out. Where they insert this budget for World Cup, when Nigeria no qualify. Then I sat. I spent my time. More than 6 hours. Yes, I said more than 6 hours. And then I started to do, because I've done it several times this year. Then I did it again. How did I miss this? They bury it there. They bury it there. In page 1414, they bury it there inside that document. 6.3 billion was for the World Cup where Nigeria no qualify. But in the process of searching for that, that's another fraud. Though. That's another fraud. Some people have collected that 6-point-something billion now for World Cup where we no qualify. They still put them there. Even if you have already arranged for it, maybe around this time when the qualifiers were still going on, you are preparing the budget. But by November, October, you know, say Nigeria no qualify now. Why did you still, bury it there? As at November, December, January, February, you still bury it inside that budget. You see the Nigerian budget, our problem is the way resources are allocated. You see that thing they call budget in Nigeria. I can say it for free and I can defend it in any way. I can defend it anywhere. You see that thing they call the Nigerian budget. I can say it. Let me be conservative. I would rather be conservative. Yeah. About 52%, and I mean it, 58, slightly above half. Probably more than that, but I'm not going to stick my neck on that. But so let me be conservative. About 52% of that budget now fraud. 52%. So the budget of 63 trillion. So we're saying about 30 trillion of it now fraud. And there. That is, you see the Nigerian budget, the entire budget is a fraudulent document. The budget is a social welfare. It's a social welfare document that feed a group of people about 1,000 or 1,000, between 1,000 and 2,000 people that share this over 30 trillion. And it's, you know, the way they pay social welfare in the Western country, the Nigerian budget is a welfare to some to some group of people in Nigeria. And that's why they want to die there. That's why they buy there. That's why they fight to get there. You know the way people collect social welfare, people who collect welfare, people who are listening will understand. People who collect welfare in the Western world, when you see them, most of them are diehard. That welfare in their life is the same thing. The budget of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a criminal document. It's just to say it. And the chief culprits, there are 3 areas where they commit this, they continue to commit this fraud. If you are just, please, it will not cost you anything. Take hold of that document. Just 1 hour. Just scroll down. Just scroll down. Just spend an hour. Though it's about 2,600 page document, but you don't need to go through. Just go to where they are perpetrating the fraud, where they are killing Nigeria, is the office to the Secretary of the Federal Government. See that office? That office needs to be scrapped. Enter the Nigerian budget. The time has come now that the office to the Secretary of the Federal Government needs to be scrapped. It's a constitutional office, but they need to do, Nigeria must do something about it. That office must go. That office alone has about 8 trillion naira of projects that they just distribute it. You will not see the light of any of these projects anywhere in Nigeria. Office to the Secretary of the Federal Government. That is where, that's the office they are using. They are using the Ministry of Agriculture. The Ministry of Agriculture. That is another ministry where they are using to steal money. Why? Because they know that agriculture, even if they say the budget is 5 trillion, it is justifiable. People will not raise eyebrow. It is agriculture now. Nigeria must, we have to put more money in agriculture. But when you go to that budget, I tell you, close to $1 trillion of their budget. That ministry has budget of over 2 trillion. About 1 trillion of it, na fraud. Because if you go there, you will see 100 million here, 500 million there. I'm talking of about 200 pages. You see that document that I said is 2,600. 500 pages of that document. Now these two departments now you get them. You will see about 500 pages. Now the office to the Secretary of the Federal Government and the Federal Ministry of Agri. And there is nothing under the sun that they did not put there. That is what is killing us as a country. That is what is killing Nigeria. That the entire thing they call budget in Nigeria is a fraud. This thing they call constituency project is a fraud. All of them, the 109 senators, over 380 House of Representative members, all the federal ministers, they have their hand and their leg inside the budget. Because I don't understand what the Ministry of Agriculture will have to do, what business the Ministry of Agriculture has to do with solar panel. Solar panel in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. Solar panel that you cannot find them as we speak right now. The amount of money that they have on solar panel in the office to the Secretary of the Federal Government of Nigeria, by now the entire Nigeria will have been lighting up with light 24/7. But they're nowhere to be found. This is our problem. This is what they just come, they are just in office to steal money, not to do anything. They are just there to steal the money, the commonwealth of Nigerians. I was stunned that even me, that I've even, get time to even go through these documents several times, I can still miss a lot that these people embedded there. In my local government, my state in Nigeria, my town, where I come from, exactly where I come from, there's a budget there. 700 million naira. Town hall. I don't know what business it has to do. They put it in the Ministry of Internal Affairs. I don't understand what business the Internal Affairs Ministry has to do with building town halls, if not to be immigration and prisons and all the rest of it. I don't understand. The whole document does not add up. That is the embezzlement machine. That is the fraud machine that they are using to kill Nigeria, year in, year out. We have the Ministry of Education, for crying out loud, in Nigeria. We have the Ministry of Health, for crying out, in Nigeria. And I don't understand now why you will now go and allocate the building of health care, primary health care center. Go and embed it. 1 billion here, 700 million there, 200 million there, all over the space, in a ministry that has nothing to do with health. So you can now be wondering now why the Ministry of Health is getting nothing. It's the Ministry of Health that is responsible for all this. What is that? What has primary health care centers? The building to build build and equipped. That's the language. To build and equipped primary healthcare centers. And they spread all these things across all constituencies in Nigeria. And they embed it in the Ministry of Agriculture. What has the Ministry of Agriculture got to do with primary healthcare? Somebody will have to come and explain to us. The media will have to get the Minister of Agri how many healthcare centers he has built in 2026, because the money is allocated. I'm talking of
no healthcare center of agriculture is where they take of animal.
No. Healthcare center. See. When you talk of healthcare center of agriculture, there's nothing like healthcare center of agriculture. There's nothing. That's the game. That's the mindset. You see where you came now. That is their thinking. That's they believe that that's how an average Nigeria will just pick it. That's got nothing to do. Okay, how many of it will the Ministry of Agri built in a year? So the responsibility of healthcare has now been thrown over to the Ministry of Agri. Because if it is one, yes, I can agree with you. If it is one, if it is two, if it is maybe three for specific, maybe you can say. I'm talking of hundreds of billions of naira. You know what I'm talking about? See, these things are not, they just believe that Nigerians are so dumb. Nigerians can't really read these things, so they can get away with it. It's a big document. It's a big document, to be honest. It's a big document that you have to know what you are, Mr. Elvis. Let me quickly round up. So when they are talking of this man, this agency, this fake agency, that one are just a tip of the iceberg. The amount of money they are stealing. The bottom line of my submission this evening, today, is that the budget of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is largely a fraudulent document, and that is why Nigeria is not moving forward. The 63 trillion, I can say it. I want to be proved wrong. Somebody have to prove me wrong that it is not so. That about 30 trillion is not a social welfare for some group of people in Nigeria. I'll leave it there, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan. Trust me. Sometimes I think since it good like this, may find another too full, because some of you really want to give proper submission, but when the panel is packed up, there's no way. Okay, for example, now you talk for almost 20 minutes, if not more. There's no way I will give you that kind of minutes when we have a field panel. Thank you very much for your submission, for breaking it down for many of us, to understand what is happening in our country. Thank you so much, everyone. Today, nobody buy me coffee, at all. At least, press on the dollar sign you can. Okay, I'd like us to move on. Let me hear from our brother, Oga Prince Collins. Although Mr. Jonathan still need to confess for us later whether those states they stay, maybe they from Canada, they visit Nigeria at the time, and Benin City, go to sit down, we don't know. We need to investigate and well. Correct him. Habib is a priest. Talk to us.
But what you know, some of us don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Oga Jonathan. I'm going to actually start from where you start, because most of the things you said are the things I have in mind, but I cannot address those issues again because you already addressed most of them, and you hold on 1 minute. So you address it with a lot of concrete evidence, that we, properly give us an understanding of what we want to hear. I want to say thank you for that. Yeah. So why I stand on existing protocol, I want to greet especially Amami Diaspora. She's with us here, and Mr. Elvis, may God bless you for what you are doing, and everyone in the comment section. I hail with full authority. God will bless you now. So you see, with some of the video that we have showcased, I didn't, actually start with Mr. Elvis, but from what we have said so far, I can follow up and see what is going on. The first thing I have to talk about is what Mr. Jonathan was just saying regarding our budget. That is an in-depth explanation of the fact that I always say that Nigeria is not made to work. Nigeria is arranged for the fraudulent people that call themselves, parade themselves as politicians, the glorified touts, the political nuisance that they create in our environment to siphon our money for themselves. Not for the sake of the people, but for the sake of enriching their own stomach and creating an enabling environment for their families, their immediate families and extended families, to the detriment of a common man and the taxpayers. Even when they go to borrow money from different places, they don't use the money judiciously for what they want to use it for. They always use the money for themselves and just put the country, impoverish the country more and more. So in a situation like that, when you look at it vividly and you do your own personal investigation, you're about to conclude that, this is not a system that will ever work, except the narrative and approaches has to change. So if we are in a system like this, we don't need to hope. We just have to start thinking of what to do to dislodge the evil cabal, their evil intention and their display of incapability, display of indiscipline, and display of what I will finally conclude as foolishness. Because when you are in a position, you know what to do and you are not doing it, it means that you are naturally foolish, because you are not just insensitive, you are just foolish because you are occupying a position where you know what you are supposed to do and you are not doing it. So you are fooling yourselves there. So in another way, you can say that these people are constituting nuisance, because when you are in a field where you are not acting properly, you are constituting nuisance in that place. So I don't owe anybody any apology when I call these present politicians nuisance. That's the best word I use to describe them, because nuisance are something that is not meant to be somewhere. It is. When you are sweeping your house, you sweep away those things that are constituting nuisance for you, sweep away those things that are not relevant in your space. And when you are in the hospital, when the doctors are not performing, optimally, and they are not doing their job to the benefit of the patients that are coming, that medical professional or whoever is a nuisance. It considers a nuisance in that field. So whether they are siphoning money for themselves, whether they are embezzling money, whether some of them are so stupid, just as we have some people in the House of Reps and House of Senate that cannot outrightly speak the way they are supposed to speak according to the rule of law. These people are concluded to be nuisance. They are nuisance in the field. And these are the people that are in the system. And this kind of system where you have nuisance everywhere cannot survive. That is the plain truth. It cannot survive. You see, all these budgets, just as my brother just said earlier, about 6-point-something budgeted for 6-point-something billion budgeted for football that we didn't even qualify. So where is the money going to? Nobody will ask them. Because an average Nigeria does not know what is called budget. So the whole thing just fly like that. They just embezzle it and do whatever they like. So how can you do a budget, for instance? Nigeria, why is Nigeria carrying that budget? How can you do a budget for people that have no statistical record to back up the disbursement? When you talk about budget, you work according to disbursement. How you are going to disburse the money. And there must be statistical record telling you that, this kind of amount of people. Imagine Okpeworo say that he wants to give the president 2.5 million votes in Edo. What is the population of Edo people? So it shows that Okpebolo doesn't even know the population of those viable and viable youth that can vote. If you ask Okpebolo now directly, you say, okay, how many people do you think are the real voters in your state? Those that are 18 and above that can vote. He cannot tell you. So they just give figures. These people are constituting nothing but nuisance. So they just come, embezzle the money and keep it for themselves for no reason. So in this kind of system, things can never work, because if you have ever traveled out of Nigeria and see how things work with statistical record. This is what we want. It's just like somebody having a farm. It's just like let me use the Dangote, because he's one of the greatest businessmen that we have in our time when it comes to achievement. You don't expect Dangote refinery now you don't expect to hear that Dangote refinery does not know how many people that are working in his department, those that are holding different positions, those that are taking care of that company as a whole. People that are working in that oil, I want to use that oil industry that is got. People that are working in that industry, you don't expect the head of that oil company or himself as the chairman and chief executive of that company not to know at least relatively 90% or 95%, because Nigeria, you cannot avoid fraud completely, or 95% of people that are working in that oil company, then he's not ready to survive the company, if not 100%. So a system because that is just a mini system, a mini institution. So a system like that can vividly sit down and say, okay, these are the number of staffs that I have, these are the number of managers that I have, these are the number of departments that I have, these are the number of coordinators that I have, these are the number of field workers that I have, these are the numbers of sub-directors that I have, these are the number of heads, these are the number of team leaders, team workers that I've got. These are the total number of people that are in the company. That is where you say this is an institution that works, because the system has been laid, clearly defined. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. People just imagine in 2026, people still come out and say Nigeria is approximately, you see a governor coming that a population of approximately 220 million people.
Space call. I be the one disqualifier.
Better not try. Better not try. This submission, I don't do that.
Let's say they want disqualifier, man. Kind good.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you will look at this system, you find that it's not something that will work. Okay, imagine let me, before I go to our principal, let me talk about Daniel Boala misbehaving up and down, trying to kind of break down the characters of our principal Peter Obi. But whatever way he's trying to do it, it's not working out for him, because there is no concrete. It's like they've allowed it. Okay, so it's not working out for him because he has no concrete evidence to back up whatever he's saying. So wherever he's going, he's fooling himself here and there, going to different places to mess himself up, because he wants to back up a government that is not working. He wants to make sure, because that's what he's made to do. That's why they put him there. He's just there messing up himself everywhere to back up a government that is not working after 3 years, defending failure. So when somebody is defending failure, that person is not just a nuisance. That person is less than a human being, because you're defending failure. At the end of the day, your whole reputation is finished. So at the end of the day, Daniel Boala is in his last political career for being. So if you look at the Senate recently, I watched a video where Adams Oshiomhole in this rubber stamp Senate, where Adams Oshiomhole, as the senator representing a donut, who has been one of the most outspoken senator in that 10th assembly, who has been very, very outspoken, irrespective of all his what I would personally call misdeed so far, but he's still one of those that are outspoken in that rubber stamp Senate, was trying to, speak to the rule of law regarding a professor that was being elected to become the vice chancellor of University of Ekiti State University. Adams Osomole, as a senator, stood up and said, okay, let us look at this man, because this man has a pending case of rape, allegedly, by a woman that said he raped her. And that case is still on. So instead of, looking at the credibility of this man, let us look at that case and see how we can be sensitive enough to look whether we are going to let this man step aside while the case is still on. Do you know what other senators that are supporting this man said? They said, why should Osomole come with that kind of idea when a case is in the court that it is until somebody is proven guilty, you cannot say that person is guilty of the offense, that until a competent court of jurisdiction, prove this man guilty, he can still do whatever that he wants to do, that we shouldn't stop his career. The Senate President, Akpabio, standing on the mandate of the president, supported that motion that they should let this man go until that case is finished. Why? Because Senate President himself has the same pending case waiting for him. And I was just laughing at Osomole because he shot himself in his leg. He shot himself on his foot as a person, because he was the one that said that if you are a member of APC, no matter the case you have, once you join APC, your case is your sin is forgiven. And at the same time, I asked Osomole if he can say the same thing when somebody is in his caucus. So Nigeria is just a system whereby when it favors you, you say the truth. When it doesn't favor you, you defend lies, you defend prejudice, you defend irresponsibility, and defend corruption. So in that kind of system, you see how clear ethnicity, religious differences, and cultural heritage plays its role. So Nigeria is not one. We are not one because everybody work towards their personal interest, then extended to immediate cultural interest, then extended to their regional interest. So a nation like that, it will never work. That is why you see that we are still where we are, even when we have the best person. So imagine what our principal is doing right now. Peter Obi is trying to apologize, to bring back those people that are trying to, be aggrieved one here and there. But people are giving different agitation and all that. But for me, if I look at that issue, decent people like Peter Obi is not allowed to exist in Nigeria political space, because the cabal knows that when he comes, he's going to clean up the system. So when you are too clean before you get there, they will let you get there because they know what's going to happen to them. You see, person like this Boalana, for instance, will never pray for Peter Obi to become president, because in his own wildest dream, if Peter Obi becomes president, his own is finished. A lot of them, about 90% of them, they've got that intention that they will let him come in, because once he comes in, all these their financial aspect. Look at the credibility submission that people were giving. How he rejected an oil well that was given to him by this cabal. How he rejected properties in lucrative places. So if these people are hearing this kind of thing, that's if somebody will feel reject this kind of thing, this kind of person will feel reject oil well. This guy may not become president, he will take all our oil well from us. That's the Nigeria that we are. So how I wish, for me, if you ask me, how I wish there is a way we can make Nigeria go on their separate ways, even if the center remains the same. We have to think of how each region can work out their problems. Otherwise, we are going nowhere. I keep saying this thing because from every little thing I see in Nigeria, Nigeria cannot work as one entity. It can never work because nobody is ready to do the right thing when it comes to what favors them. Even at the grassroots level, you send somebody an errand, You send somebody an errand, the best the person could do is to first of all get what will benefit him in that message you're asking to, the errand you're asking to carry out. Otherwise, he would do it successfully, or you have to personally, bribe the person. So corruption is everywhere in Nigeria. So the only thing that can change this kind of system is for everybody to go on their own. Each region should go on their own. At least 4, 5, 6 regions should go on their own, so that they will be committed to their resources and see how they can build their own individual region. And in that wise, there will be competition. And that kind of competition brings about development. Because when people are comparing each state to what is happening in their own states, they might be forced to go on rampage because they are seeing the evidence of what other regions are doing, and the same allocation is given to other their region, and nothing is coming out of it. So you cannot now say, okay, yes, everywhere is like that. There is reason for you to agitate and agitate properly. That is what Nigeria requires now. That's what we need. If, for instance, you have the north, east, west, and south, for instance, and you see that the south or the southerners are doing perfectly well, and the easterners are still where they are. You think the eastern youths and viable personalities will just keep quiet? No, they won't, because they are seeing what is happening in the west, and the east is nothing to write home about. So they will ask questions. So those are the kind of competition we need. If we don't put ourselves in a state where we have to compete individually, then regionally, state-wise, or otherwise, even if we have to have state police, whatever we are thinking that we are going to get, those things will not work. Even if we have the best person, even if we have a person like our principal Peter will be as the head, it can only work for a while. You know why? If he spent 4 years, as he said he wants to go, if he spent 4 years, see, the system will work, things will be calm for a while. What of when he leaves? When he leaves after 4 years? Or rather, if he spends 8 years, he must leave, because democratically, you cannot spend more than 8 years in the government. So if he spends 8 years and leave, what happens after 8 years? We'll come back to where we are. It's just like we had good governance during a little bit of good governance during Obasanjo, and Yaradua, his blessed memory came. He wanted to improve on that till death has to take him with due respect to his personality. He left. What happened? The government that came in did his best for a while, and he left. They drove him away. Then the Cabal came in and they started messing up the system. They brought somebody that was not even capable of thinking of how he can even reason on his own to take care of himself. Was now the president as if he go ahead, and people were just siphoning the money. They were just mismanaging the money, sinking the money to different areas. The governor of central bank became a multi-trillionaire. Then the IG and other people, dignitaries in the presidency became billionaires in dollars, because the head is messed up. He's not even capable of doing what he's supposed to do. So that is where we are. So even if Peter Obi becomes president tomorrow, he's going to last 4 years or maximum of 8 years. What of when Peter Obi leaves? So what we are thinking about is permanent solution. So this permanent solution can only come through disintegration. Let us face the fact. That is why you see that they are keeping Nnamdi Kanu incarcerated for so long, because they know that through him this solution will come. And the same thing they are doing to a lot of people that are agitating for, regional independence. Until we do that, we are going nowhere, because whoever comes to rule, no matter how clean, no matter how angelic the person is, he's going to last 4 to 8 years. The person is not going to last forever. And once he leaves, all these evil people will come out again. Even if they are dead, the children they have trained, they are the boys they groom, they come in to the same system. So what we need is permanent solution, and the only way we can create this permanent solution is to let everyone go on their own, to go and take their resources serious. Look at what is happening in the north now. Do you know that if we go on our own and say, okay, let the north, if there are three parts, let them split, whether north central, north west, north east, whatever, let them go on their own. All this insurgency will stop in a short while because they all know what they are doing. They are using these people to exploit the resources of their land. What we have in the north is enough to change Nigeria to Dubai, but it's been exploited by hooligans, nuisance in the government, and using these people as terrorists, using these people as bandits. They are the ones settling them, they are the ones using all of them. That's why you see that they are incorporating them back to the society. So if we want solution, we have to start thinking of how we are going to go in a separate way so that we'll have competition and do the right thing. Thank you very much, Mr. Rajawan. God bless you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother. God praise Collins. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. Appreciate you. Okay, let's hear from Mr. Odowa. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash, and happy Sunday. Thank you very much. And for the compliment of the World Cup. Thank you. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all for your submissions, your view, and the betterness of the country. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you for your good work and your times and everything. We appreciate your efforts. God bless you. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Thank you all. Happy Sunday. Where today videos and whatever could not, but there was one boy that was talking. He said he's supporting Peter Obi. Peter Obi, he doesn't need appreciation. That if our brother, this person can be trusted, fire shape. Well, in life, everybody cannot trust you. Even though even Jesus, according to the Christian, Jesus Christ, they said, is their savior. Everybody did not trust him. Even among his followers, some collected money and sold him. So if you did not trust as a fire shade that he has changed, or he made sure he's a Yoruba man, that is left for you. Because as a fire shade can never tell you it's a Benin man or it's Calabar man or Igbo man. That is who he is. And he said this is not a crime. And you feel that because he was angry that he claimed to be obedience in something, and the number one for obedient. But there is no number one for obedient. There is no number 10 for obedient. Obedient is obedient. Because even those people you are calling obedient, number one or number two, when obedience started, those people were not there. When this name resurrected as obedient, these people were not there. So those who are really eager to see Nigeria work, even though they don't even have the sense how Nigeria will work, they claim to be obedient. And that is how they are, they're obedient. And that is why to them, they thought they are doing Peter Obi good. So they feel insulting people or in the name of you just talk to Peter Obi or whatever. They are all obedient as far as your zeal is to help make sure that Nigeria work. Whether you support Peter Obi, you support another person, you want Nigeria to work, eager. So you are obedient. So that is it. It's not because you queue up in Peter Obi's back or you sweep, because you sweep Peter Obi backyard that make you obedient. So as the Fayoshe said, he's obedient, and that is who he is. And you said with his one vote, yes, as the Fayoshe have one vote, but his voice can make people to understand and have more than one vote. So that is how life goes. You that is still saying you are supporting, it's only one vote. But your voice, the way you are able to preach Peter Obi for people, that is where you will have more than one vote. Like the other of our... Sir?
Spain just called the Abe with the celebrate.
Space Paul.
Go, speed up.
Me, I'm ahead of you on time, so I saw it before you. My time is ahead, 2 hours ahead of England. So before England, we see it appear here. So anyway, so as I was saying, so we are all obedient. Whether you are in PDP, you are APC, you are eager to see Nigeria work. You are obedient. So there is no number one obedient, number two obedient. We are all obedient. So those that are still insulting people, they are all obedient. But they are not along with Peter Obi, but they are all obedient. So their mind is, they believe that insult is how what we make Nigeria to work. And so those who now have sense need to put sense in them. That is only my submission on that. Those who have sense, put sense on them. And that is why even person is angry on you, you do not need to angry also. Try the way and quit that person down, let him know where he's getting it wrong. So, and that is why yesterday I said that when we say Peter Obi need to reach out to people, it doesn't really mean that Peter Obi himself must be there. He should have what we call chiefs. Those chiefs is what you call followerships. So those is chief. Like Tankona is one of his chief. What did they call the other one? Dr. the Mob is one of his chief. Peter for Nigeria is also a chief. Our sister Aisha Yusuf, they are all chiefs. So as far as they are following Peter Obi, they are very close to Peter Obi, and they are chiefs. So those people can go on the behalf of Obi and say, Obi sent us. So when any state they go, they about 2 or 3 of them go in the name of Peter Obi. It's this Obi that go there. So like some Oriaka, what do they call our brother Oriaka, who said that Peter Obi should come and recognize him. Yes, those people will go there and recognize him. They are not going in the name of NDC. They are going to make Nigeria work. They are going in the name of Peter. Peter Obi is the name they are using to go. And that is where people should begin. Where yesterday when we were talking about this thing, I said this thing has to face his party. Peter Obi is contesting a law because he needs to use the name of party. So let us of us face reality and know that Peter Obi is contesting your single, but you must use a party name. So, but let us work at the strategy. And I want to say something here today that what do people call election this thing that campaign? Campaign is not done when the time that the INEC not give that you can campaign. No, campaign start from this time. Campaign is what Peter Obi will do now. That is why I said yesterday, he need to be coming out in TV and this calling journalists for them to be giving, even if it is 10 minutes of these things, a speech, he can give. For Nigeria to be listening, questioning Nigeria, urging Nigeria the way that we are going to fight it. It is not when they interview Peter Obi, what is used there, what he went and tell them there. That is not Peter Obi's speech. That is a question. So those people call Peter Obi to panel and question him, then begin to give them solution. No, Peter Obi need to be telling people, questioning Nigerians. Now he is the one supposed to be questioning Nigerians. If you expect to have country that is good and you are not working it out, do you think country can be good? Peter Obi is the one that's supposed to be telling Nigeria. He's questioning Nigeria why they are not doing their right product or why they are not selling the right candidate. Him is the one with, just like what our sister and those panel are doing just now, telling Peter Obi when he was in Anambra, he brought this machine, he do this, he do that. Those people are selling Peter Obi candidacy already. So Peter Obi is the one that will be questioning Nigeria. Why are you not putting your effort? Okay, you want Nigeria to be good. You did not go and do your PVC. How did you expect Nigeria to be good? If you feel that this country, the government is not doing you well, you need to put all efforts to make sure you change it. Peter Obi is the one that will be telling Nigeria those things. Not Nigeria will come and tell you, okay, since this thing, you are the one to change Nigeria. No, Peter Obi is the one to be telling Nigeria. If you feel this government is not doing you well, or did you believe that 10,000 they give you to you on election day is what you need? Did you not believe that you or yourself can also dash person 10,000? It is the brain, what you start putting on them from this time, then we work with that time. So by the time you are questioning their effort, their zeal, their everything, they begin to wake up in energy. So these are Peter Obi duty. So not until we invite him in New York, Peter Obi have given speech in New York. No, Peter Obi is the one that will be giving speech that Nigeria will not be waking up from their sleep. So that is how campaign work. So they did not tell them come and vote APC, come and vote PDP, because that time they did there for the name of that one haven't come. Or next day, go and do that one. But this time is when he do campaign that we waking Nigeria people up. If this government you feel is not working for you, you need to vote them out. Any government that you feel is not working for you, you need to vote them out. Peter Obi is the one that will be telling Nigerians. But he cannot saw it in what when Nigeria was inviting. Oh no, he need to call press. When he have press, then we'll be telling Nigeria those kind of things. Then you see Nigeria will wake up automatic. So that is for that. Then the other one is, let me correct Prince Collis. You said Bobizwa is Tony Kabaka brother. It's same father, the same mother. I thought you came from Ogbe. Anyway, Tony Kabaka, Bobizwa is uncle to Tony Kabaka. Kabaka, the father of Tony, is the same father, the same mother of Bobizwa.
Yeah. You are correct. I forgot. Yeah, is his uncle. Yeah.
So that is what is. So Tony Kabaka is a junior brother.
2-0. What a goal! But now outside.
Yeah, is his uncle. Is his uncle. You are right, Mr. Dua.
I forgot Kapwepwe is the junior brother to Tony.
Kapwepwe and Tony and I be the same for Papa, the same mama.
Yeah, so
you are right.
That is that. Then for the Nigeria, Baba, you said, but in Nigeria, Nigeria will not work this. Yes, you are right too. But in other, it's not by division. It's where you have the rightful people who have the godly mind.
No, not the division. Not say they'll divide. They'll give autonomous power. Just the way they do it for Western world. Everybody do on their own. Because if everybody not do on their own, they score the second goal.
But just as I am now, if I am, I'm saying it, Modo Pebolo is trying as a governor. But to me, there are many things that Modo Pebolo are not doing. If I have opportunity to advise any governor, it will be the best. First thing, you must have your mind that this state is what belongs to me. It did not belong. When we say one Nigeria, yes, we are one Nigeria, but it did not belong to you. It belongs to me. This is my forefather origin. Before white man came, when the white man came to the country, he did not bring any land, did not bring anything. When they were still going, they did not carry anything along with themselves because it's not their property. So this property belongs to me, and I must make sure he work for me. And that is why, even though Abuja say he give order, you would let Abuja know. Abuja, that is your land. Here is my forefather land before the white man came. And the white man did not bring any land to here. So we must make it work for our own people that is here. And that is the reason when the other time when we have said the government doesn't destroy people's house in the name of you don't have C of O. Because the government developed the new area. People have never built. That is where the government have right to go and destroy. Not where my forefather had been living before Nigeria was founded. Then you now come and declare that Nigeria government has the entire land. It's a public use. Just like the way they did these people in Abuja, you steal their land, you give to judges who have money to build that. Those people that their forefather were living there, that you now destroyed them, where did you want them to go? They should go and be living under the bridge. That is criminality. That is not government. A white man, before they do that, they will go to area that people were farming. Go and develop those areas for judges. Build houses, make it for judges. Then judges, that is where you now call it city or new development, not the area that people were living already. No, those are criminality. So we should understand where the way government work. We should not be putting it as because we just speak, because there's some of us like me who doesn't talk English. But English is not common sense. English is just a language. So common sense open our hand to know that if I'm doing this thing is not good, what the other person is doing is good. Because a white man who bring the whatever code to us, they doesn't just destroy people's house. They build houses for people to live on. Even there are still houses they have. Years to come, people will not even live in that house. But the Nigerians are destroying the one that the Nigerians have already. In the name of development, we are giving it to judges. That's criminality. So we have to know how I'm good. So Peter Obi is just my concern. He should start his politics now. Start campaigning. And he can campaign from any place. And that is where Kwakwasa also is needed. They should start their campaign now. Like Talking of the development, if I am the governor, I will tell you, if you just like the way our brother Modi, Senator Governor Modi, said he's open a special court. If you kidnap in Edo State, they will execute it in Ring Road. So you that is want to go and do such thing, you know that execution is waiting for you. So as another state person, either you go back to your state or you go to another state to go and do such thing. But if the ADG do it, they know it's their land. So they will be waiting for execution, will be waiting for them in Ring Road. So that is our way of life. Lord, we must practice the real way of life. We should stop all this borrow language practice, this thing they give to us. When the British came, were they not thief? They were thief. When a thief want to leave office, he will look for another thief to hand over to. So those thieves they live in the position are the one destroying the country. So they were thieves. So their way of life are criminality. So whoever will be their friend must be a criminal. So when we are saying Nigeria government, because we have Nigeria government of criminality. So that is just the truth. Have the mind of what will I do for my state to benefit my state. I'm using Okpila as made to sing. It is because I know it belongs to us. So we must put our effort on those kind of things that to do something for our state so that other people can emulate us and see. So thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Odua. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you. The last person on the panel, which is Oga Chris. Thank you for coming to put your voice to this today. Abeg Gumagwa. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Domo, sir. Happy Sunday. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja. We don't know how to say thank you again for this work we do, every day, even today. Thank you very much. Just know that people appreciate you. They may not say it the way we all expect them to say, but the vast majority of people are enjoying your program. They appreciate everything you are doing. I pray the good Lord continue to give you the strength to continue to do more. Because this work is not easy. This thing is not easy. It is not easy in any way you look at it. So that is why when Isaac Fayoshe come out, I know where he was speaking from. The guy was speaking from a place of pain. Like I talk, the only reservation where I get about that submission, I don't still talk about them. So that's just that. People on the panel with me, make I greet to now. Good evening. I hope say everybody is okay. Sunday is the last day of the weekend. I greet all of you people listening to us, people watching this program. I beg, if you go help us, make una share this broadcast, make una like this broadcast. And then make una use the dollar sign. Today na Sunday. A good cup of coffee is in order. Now do well. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you well. The good Lord continue to bless you. Continue to grant you all your heart desires and bless your loved ones and everybody that wish well for you. The good Lord will bless them as well. So, having said that, I think somehow I came late. Oga Jonathan, I was surprised when you were talking about the history of Bobizwa in Benin. It be like when at Benin you grow. You never tell us the secrets. It be like when at Benin you grow because you just narrated the story. I was like, wow, this is interesting. Narrated the story like somebody that lived in Benin. Yeah, the truth is that you're completely right. You're completely right. Even the Bobizwa story, whether na Tony Kabaka papa or whether na uncle, but both of them grew together. Any person would think that Bobizwa na born Tony Kabaka. It's just that I know he's not the official father, but somehow he was like a father figure to him. So in all the narration, it was quite interesting. So the reason I'm bringing this out, you see, our character, anything we do in life, you will never know where whatever you do, you will never know where the result will go and land. You never know where the reflection will be reflected to. You never know where the message you are passing, where it will go and end up. Who could have thought if I'm talking about people that know Bobizwa very well, I wouldn't have thought that Oga Jonathan will have that level of knowledge, excuse me, about him. So that is what we all should pay attention to, because the politicians we are judging today, we are judging them based on what they have all done in the past, based on what they are doing at present, and what they might likely do in the future. Because that's why if you want to vote for somebody, at times you say, this person will for vote for, but if I do this thing before and see what thing they do now, well, maybe if we give a second opportunity, he go try. That's just how it is. So that is why our character, where do we stand every single time in terms of controversy? Have you been able to make a stand? Or you are just being general? You just talk, go small left, small to the right. Nobody can actually say, see what you stand for. It's better you stand for something, even if that thing is right or wrong. Stand for something. Let's know where you are standing. Then if you finally discover that it is wrong, there is nothing like, it's not so difficult. You take a step back. You accept and take a step back. It's not so difficult to do. It's not so difficult to do. But unfortunately, that is actually the bane of politics in Nigeria. That is why Nigerian politics has taken this trajectory, because everybody, if I say everybody, every of the politicians in power, they all want to assume or they pretend that they know exactly what they are doing, even when the facts are obvious to them. Instead of them to accept that, okay, I've not done this well, let me take a stand and go the other way, they will keep justifying. They will be justifying. And in the process of justifying, you need more crime. You need more lies to cover one lie. Take the case of this Ferry Gbadabia Amila and the fictitious agency. Instead of the people involved, they say the truth. Okay, it was an administrative error, so, and so. And let's look at the direction that we'll look at the matter from. In administration, negligence is there. You know, error of omission, error of commission, all these are standard kind of errors. And of course, it's never going to be in our system. It's never going to be. We must have people that think they are extraterrestrial. They think they don't belong to this world. So they are completely infallible. People riding on their high horses. No matter how bad that situation is, they will look for a way to paint it and make it look good. I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility because Tinubu is in power now. He's doing all this. Remember when Buhari was in power, the Buhari's Vuvuzela, I mean his praise singers, his marabouts, they defended everything for Buhari, every single thing. Buhari was another leader that had the opportunity of changing this nation, especially during that his first tenure. Because the kind of opposition wey Tinubu they face now, Buhari no face anyone. No. Anything Buhari demanded from the National Assembly, they will agree. They will agree.
Daddy, I think Spain won.
Spain won.
I think Spain won.
Bro. Sorry. Well, I love that. So my children. I love that. My children. They
We are the champion, bro.
Sorry. So yeah, I beg.
Mr. Elvis, I don't tell you. I say when you relax, say we will win this match.
I beg, make sure I give me 1 minute. Yes, my children. Yes,
Argentina. Yeah, Argentina.
What Argentina? Which match? Spain get more than 50 tactics to play with any.
All my Spain nearly finished them. I'm happy.
Now you go let them win.
You know, see how Spain after they score, how they hold the ball.
Yes, now. The Spanish, all these Argentina people where they feel. The Spanish league now they play.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
My brother. Black Panther day for a beg. Black Panther day for go ahead quickly. Who shall be champion of the world? Now Spain they stay.
You go respect me now when I talk.
Who go respect you? Who you be? I beg go and ride yourself in one corner. Go. Oh yeah, bye.
Who be you?
I am the champion of the world, so bow down before the champion.
Bye. Get out from the phone, my friend. You the American, they say you be champion for Spain.
No, I too trust Spanish team. No, we say I too trust them. They're too much. Because when be Argentina, so I don't say may go sweet because all these are their times. Like Spanish league now that they play. Messi will be best friend for feed, not be Spanish league day, not be for grow.
Let's have our final submission, my people. Let's do only 15 minutes to round up. 15 minutes. Final submission, 15 minutes. Thank you, everyone. Who's talking? Let's go back to Mr. Alabo if you are there. Mr. Alabo, are you still there with us? Okay, you're not there anymore. Mr. Jonathan, please, 3 minutes. Mr. Jonathan, you are not available. Okay. Mr. Odua, your final submission, 3 minutes. Thank you.
No, thank you very much.
Let me come before you do you allow him.
Yes, I know.
No. We don't even talk our own now. Thank you very much. Spain have given us the victory. And so it's a congratulations to Barcelona, whatever they call their team there. And that our black Nigeria, Ghana brother, who really show effort. It's only that Morocco, Afcas that we miss.
That Ghana guy, now he assist now.
So that is it. Anyway, at least people should help us to invite Mama P and Peter Aka to this place so that we will send them this message that I'm delivering, that they should go and help us to tell Peter. He should start his campaign by putting Nigeria to pressure. So he's the one that will be questioning Nigeria, not until they call him in Barcelona, call him in Oxford, call him in Cape Town before he can be saying, no. Him is the one that will be putting Nigeria in pressure, questioning them. If really you know that this country is not working for you, why can't you come on? Why can't you do your PVC? Why can't you vote these people out? Why are you not concerned? You are concerned about churches or mosque more than what you're supposed to benefit. If this beneficiary is in heaven, why are these people getting it in this place? This is your pastor or your imam. Why are they building their ethnic to sky? If really they want to enjoy those things in heaven. The money that you make on earth, you have to use it on earth. So Peter Obi should be the one putting Nigeria into pressure. Then Nigeria will be waking up from their sleep. Not until they are telling, Peter Obi, come and give us money. Come and recognize us. Come and do this one. No. If Wike can be talking on this thing when nobody asks him question, why can't Peter Obi talk to Nigeria? Thank you, Mr. Nigeria. Thank you very much. Bobby Zwa said he do the hard work. We did not know the hard work to do. Tisole Agberu. Thank you.
He said it's a hard work and advising the young ones to work hard. Anyway.
You see aberration. Now Bob, they advise people.
Work hard.
Bobby Zwa, now they have advised children. Younger ones.
Jonathan, your 3 minutes, I beg your talk.
Yeah, you know what? That man, I think Mr. Evans, maybe you fight for land grabbing. Say that man too, na champion of that thing too.
You know the world of the take fight me. He brought that come here now. The time I take fight for land grabbing, I brought Tony Kabaka come here.
Now dangerous fight. Now you fight.
I brought Ebo Amagba. I brought
Nigeria. I remember now. No be hot afternoon. You take bring Ebo Amagba come. Hot afternoon. We interrogated him.
Dangerous mission, no.
I carry all of the con here.
Oga Jonathan.
Yes.
Oga Jonathan. When Nigeria was the talk, say he fights the land grabbing. Some people say waiting, they will remove hand. You think say that small thing they talk that time?
Bobby Zua, a dangerous guy.
Mr. Jonathan.
During Bobby Zua reign.
Yeah.
Hey.
And the people why I fight with, make Crystal to you. Now, the people why I fight with, they mention their names. So, God.
You see all those Eboa Magba, all this one. Me, I know even talk some kind. You get one of our prominent person we go call here. Sometimes you know go one make they know your location. You go just you see all these people for Benin. If you they talk of all these people, you get what they call the pillar we hold Benin. Now be all those people. Anything land grabbing.
Anything, yes.
You see, Lucky Gnezion that time. Lucky Gnezion,
election rigging.
I said during their own election time. Now, Lucky, you see these Bobbies were so Lucky Gnezion.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jonathan, you see that fight where I fight, eh?
A dangerous one. No?
Not be by mouth.
No, that one, Nigeria Watch. You get one where you don't even talk, self. All these Bobbies, all those one are power to power. What about Oheon for Kolomi? The spiritual man.
The highest, though. Now you're mentioning this, so the highest.
Jonathan, that man was doing sacrifice. Daylight sacrifice.
Human head.
Yeah. And say this man, say police not even fit touch him for those state.
I said, Oheon for Kolomi, of recent, then destroy his shrine. You see, live human head.
Live human head, yeah.
Those were the people when that land grabbing they hot that time.
Let me tell you.
Elvis, what about Okoroma? Okoroma fight with Eboa Magba. Okoroma.
Exactly. Everything came here. Let me tell you, this was not online fighting, Mr. Jonathan. No. Now grand fighting and online fighting. I and my team were barricaded. I mean, my bush team. It was terrible. If not because they get the way Percy take day and the kind name where Percy get where the open window. Listen, I see, man. The time we fought land grabbing, I'm saying this on air, and everybody can know. Thank God I have two of them here on the panel. Everybody were barricaded. Eboa Magba, Oheon Fokoromi, Tony Kabaka, then Governor Obaseki, Secretary of State, what be name again? Sarodon Ogi.
He got one. Nigeria Watch. Don't forget that one. The chairman of Abattoir Association.
Yes.
That one I don't forget his name. That chairman of Abattoir Association. All of them did the same gang.
Everybody came here. The Secretary of State, Barrister Sarodon Ogi, came here to say, no, please. I'm not the one preventing you not to arrest what is it called? Oheon Fokoromi and all. But when I noticed that I was not appreciated, Mr. Jonathan, overnight I take withdraw. I say I'm done. I'm not doing again. Yes,
say politicians they give.
You see this same appreciation when they talk for the past 3 days. Some people they say it don't matter. Now wait till happen for a do be that. Some people call they say if you don't do, forget it. Wait till you do what person never do before. Wait till now say hey, okay. Guess what? For the past 4-5 years, now we don't withdraw. Nobody, the space is vacuum. Nobody get to it. We go say, make I go take that Nigeria Watch position. Say we're not there again. If it easy, go take them now.
Even the thing, after Nigeria was done withdraw and everything, it even caused confusion for CFO. CFO when they sign any at that time, confusion. Because one person, 5 people go apply for the same land for CFO. Is it not just how many weeks ago before they resolve that one now? How many weeks ago before they could resolve that one? Because the matter started again before that time, because of the campaign against land grabbing, the process of getting CFO became very easy. Because no 3 people would submit application for one land again. Immediately that thing stopped. The problem started again. And to be honest,
one thing I saw in that period, the Obaseki regime, as a matter of fact, that's one of the credibility I will give to that regime. That regime was much more decent than the regime we have ever gotten. If it was this Agbero regime that we have now, that land grabbing would have that the fight that Nigeria was the fight we fought that time would it have succeeded to that extent? Because
we not succeed them. You are right.
You understand? Yeah, because we would have succeeded it because Obaseki regime was an open policy regime that allowed those that are really fighting for the. Even Obaseki himself was codedly. You remember the time you brought out Obaseki alliance with that what's the name of this the man Okoromi. You brought the picture out online. Then he has to send entourage to come and defend the
might tell you. I can say this on air. It doesn't mean anything anymore. I was going for a boat cruise, in Lekki Phase 1. We all were waiting. It is a group together. We're traveling inside Lagos, but inside water. Go to another. There's where they shop life for inside water again. So we're going for a boat cruise and putting on your life jacket and all that. Then my phone ring. Guess who called me? It was the governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki. I was like, make I come up for where noise. Then I pick. I say, is this LSA? He said, he wants to clarify. He greet me, talk one or two things, but I want to focus on the area. He said he wants to clarify the reason why. You remember, say I accused her for a year on air, say he brought out a list of those people that the committee will go after, but he did not put Oron Fokoromi's name on that list. Now remember, and I called him out heavily. So he now said the reason why. He said the reason why he could not put Oron Fokoromi's name on that list. Obaseki will explain it to me by himself that Oron Fokoromi is a subject. I'm saying it on quote, is a subject to the Oba of Benin. He said they have not done anything. Everybody already calling him Oyomba, Oyomba, Oyomba. He said if he had his name there, they will drag him. He said no, that he never wanted to do it, but he cannot do it that we should understand with him. Hi! Me now, I don't feel come here, call explain to now. I don't know what to do again. Then I started bombarding Oron Fokoromi by myself, and I now leave Obaseki out of it. Things day where person pass through, but not every person will talk. Let's move round up.
Now our politicians with the exception of few, or maybe even just a handful of them. Now then they give fire to these people now.
But Oga and what? Obaseki no fear exonerate himself like that because he protect himself. You were not attacking Oron Fokoromi can't go they swear juju. Assuming you can't still talk that time, so okay, this juju now is too much, so you go wrong, come out. So for can't do the thing. If you want to deal with any person, go deal with and let it be on record. Say now waiting do be that. No matter how the people talk.
That's where Nadia was talking. A very sensitive matter. Very sensitive matter.
Now make me say this one. Let me focus on one for me. I don't care if he's appointed or not. So I was not. If you notice that, I was focusing on Okoromi Kelly Igbinovia, not even name Kelly Kelvin or whatever Igbinovia, So I focused directly on him at that time. In fact, it was a big fight. I'm telling you guys, but still, how many of them get not be every person go to talk. I'm gonna just continue. Maybe I'll not push person go talk with the
Anyway, the point where when you presented that video where the man they front his new fleet of luxury vehicles, it didn't just anger me a little bit. Say, who be this one? One way we say na government has stolen money and agbero money and criminality. Now you take amass all this money. And if to say Nigeria and a normal country where things they work, where rule of law they work. Who be this man? This man go down there for jail like life sentence. They don't give him like life sentence, but it's Nigeria now. He's still carrying himself all over the place. That's just what prompted me to, to spend some time on him. I don't even know. Say the man they
even on a good day, on a normal day, you see now people like that. Now people, all these people where they continue their evil. It is people like that that they look up to. Because
Yes,
those people, no matter everything where they do now. See today.
New recruits too. They join. See, now then
they join. They join. Now that Tony Cabals Castle they talk. Now he bring them up. Now it's even more than a father to him. So the thing is that this is what people will look at with everything. Some people will say, karma, repercussion. Where is the repercussion coming?
Nothing.
When exactly?
Like that's
because this thing not be today, not be to this thing where we they talk. How many years we be children that time? We can't grow, can't meet. That's their time. The level of violence.
I don't hear about this guy since my secondary school days. The guy don't pay for
exactly.
The guy don't pay for Agbero.
He started the first market he started was opposite my grandfather's house in a Cusack, opposite the Cusack market. He was there. On a Lucky Way, the first road that Lucky ever tried.
The guy we don't appear for newspaper pages in Nigeria since the 80s.
He started there. He started as Agbero in a motor park in a Cusack market. Those people that are bringing plantain, yam, and all those products from villages. That is how he started. So let me quickly. Can I give my submission now?
Yeah, you can
So
go ahead.
I want to quickly emphasize on something that Mr. Dua, argued with me. You see, why there's a reason why I said Nigeria cannot work in the present way it is. The narrative that we have now, the system of government that we have now has been with us for so many years, and it is obvious to us why it's not working. I gave one example of Oshomole when they want to screen somebody from Ekiti State, we want to be Ekiti State University Vice Chancellor.
More round up for my people.
And I had to give my submission now. So why I talk that thing? Say Nigeria, the way Nigeria be, everybody there on their own, they struggle on their land. When you see Western world say make everybody get autonomous power, everybody there on their own, they not make mistake where they do that thing. They want make you go repair your land. Even this police, state police, who they talk so. Now part of the issue with that one, say okay, make everybody go recruit state police where go feed their land. If you don't go home, go feast your land. You say you feast the whole country. You not go work because people religious sentiment will play a role, cultural sentiment will play differences go play a role, ethnic differences go play a role. You can see regional differences will come play their role. Then everybody will be like say some they tire here, some they lose here. But if they see everybody go as make government day, central government day as a place where they pay make return to, you'll see the way Nigeria will just start to work. Because first of all, more use the East. For instance, the Easterners, if you make them independent, in 5 years, they will turn their place to paradise because they're very, very technically oriented, very innovative to do what they want to do. Look the South, for instance.
I beg again, sorry. Una know say for Abia State now, they don't start to produce mobile phone. Alesoti was there 3 days ago. Now that one, now somebody they tell me it's not be better governor. They have started mobile phone.
Not mind
mobile phone.
Alesoti not a better governor, okay. The best governor in the whole Nigeria.
Alesoti is supposed to contest president.
Yeah, if that man be president, we don't succeed though.
Straight away. So now just like catching now we need imagine if competition everybody on their own like that as Alesoti they do so for look even our own south. The people who get for what did they call diaspora? The diaspora power we will get alone.
Our shameless D7, the singer you want to give Tinubu 3,000 votes.
Imagine say the diaspora for South alone. They put their heads together and say they want to develop Edo State, for instance. People who did diaspora for Edo State.
But if they share the country, they not share the country, they not still developing.
No, not be share. Not they use the right word. Not be share. If you say share, I don't well. When I try to talk now, make everybody go on their autonomous. Where you there for? Where you there so?
People when you don't get brain to develop, not they get brain to develop. If you ask, I want to tell you something.
They compare people to face development.
If you tell my people now do something, they will tell you say no. If it is dirty job, they will like what they call dirty job. They will tell you say no. Now only Igbo just sabi do that one. Now only Igbo sabi do technology. You know they see them, they do. So my brother, whether the people live in diaspora or they say everybody be on your autonomous, be on your president, be everything, who no good with the mentality when they get, then they'll still use.
No, people. That the way you know if you understand. So we don't feel continue with this argument. More handle.
Okay. More round up.
Right.
Another 4 hours. On do well. Thank you so much, my wonderful people. It's not easy to do this every day. It's not easy. The encouragement that we get from us, together with us, we did this panel is a lot. Mute yourself. Noise is coming from somewhere. The encouragement that we get from us here is overwhelming. That's why we see that we are here, and our wonderful people that is encouraging everything that we are doing here. Normally, it's not easy to do this. Nobody in the whole Nigeria that want to be doing 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, or 6 hours broadcast every single day. I'm not telling you say not day for Lagos or those. Not day Nigeria. Not day now only us. If you get person way they do them daily like this, let us know, because it's not easy. If we were doing it because of money, say Nigerians we like where money they were. It'll be already be flooded. This is a pure dedication how a country can be better. No politician is sponsoring us. All my panelists with the panel now, no politician pay them, may they go there, go speak for them. The people with politicians they pay, where they join us for here, we still they know them. We know how to tackle them. We just want to be lucky enough to have a better leader. That's why you see all of us are behind Peter Obi. Go and check most of the people that's behind Peter Obi. They are not Igbos. They are not Igbos. Why are they with him? See the video that I played from Net Media just now. The people that were speaking before that video ended, they were Yorubas. Those people that were speaking, those group of people that were talking on that video, they were Yorubas, singing Peter Obi's praises. Right? On this panel right now, let me see. I'm not even sure, no Igbo person on this panel right now, no Igbo. You know what that means? Mr. Alabo na Cross River, na River State. Mr. Jonathan na Yoruba man. Oga Chris na Benin man. Mr. Oduwa na Benin man. Prince Collins na Benin man. Niger Watch myself they speak right now, Benin man. You know what that means? I'm not doing this based on ethnicism. Now my person must rule. Now it destroy Nigeria so. My person must rule, my person must rule. See people that are surrounding Peter Obi. Go and check where they came from. It's time for us to choose the right people based on my village it come from. Now my village it come from. What kind of rubbish is that? Look where we did. Every other countries are moving forward. We are backward. If we make money, we go Nigeria. They say, I only enjoy life. Oh, you are not enjoying nothing, my brother, because you are washing your back every second. Since I come back to UK, I'm having a wonderful peace time here with my family. Nigeria is stressful. Nothing, absolutely nothing is working. Nothing there is working. When I say nothing, nobody say, I hear they talk and say maybe one thing they work. Nothing. When we are fighting, some people think we want to do this because of what we want to gain. If I want to do this because of what I want to gain, I know the right thing to do. But the beautiful thing about my life is that I don't have no single stain to my name. And by the special grace of Almighty God, I can never have it. Because if now you they listen to me now, so you go find the way you take inflict me. You don't go see, you don't see that way. You don't go see him, you don't see that road pass near me. Come say you want to inflict me into rubbish way. Another year come here and I'll not be ashamed of myself. God forbid. What is that we all are fighting for? We want to have heaven and earth. Heaven and earth at the end of the day it becomes a symbol of a greed. Become a symbol of greed. You have everything. You are taking from this, taking from this. I'm not part of that. By God's grace, I was born with a silver spoon. I've never relied on my mother or my father's wealth one day. I'm a very hardworking person. Do your research about me. Forget my father, forget my mama. Do your research about me. If you want to know me now, say you're right now for Google, say Elvis Oni Edigin. Just ask Google, say, who is Elvis Oni Edigin? In case you are listening to me now, go Google. Right now, who is Elvis Oni Edigin? I bet you Google will give you 60% of me. 60% of my information. I'm not making my write it there on Google. Who is Elvis Oni Edigin? Tell me about him. Tell me about his fraudulent activities. Tell me about his wrongdoings. Everybody that have criminal record in abroad, go right down for that same Google. Say, who is Oyokorion Idemudia? And maybe Oyokorion Idemudia wants great person or do this and all that. Google go talk and come out as long as you already have a criminal record. Try them. And the postmodernism, you don't pass that level. Say, now police arrest you and they give you criminal record. So because of that, Google don't know. Everything that is not passed to Google. Go there. I'm proud of myself. I talk on a public space every single day. I know who I am. I cannot succumb to reduce myself to rubbish. When I look at myself in the mirror, I will not be proud of myself anymore. God forbid. I rebuke him every day of my life. Heavenly Father, God Almighty, don't let me get tempted to destroy the name I've built all my life. God forbid. It's impossible. As I day here with you every day, me and my wonderful brothers here, with the gist, they laugh, they tease each other. That is what life's supposed to be all about. You enjoy your peace and happiness and you laugh and everything. Go back to bed, my friend, and sleep. You don't want to be part of nothingness. Let's choose the right leader to rule over. So no go agree. No agree. Na Igbo man. Na make us deal where we dey so. My tribe man must rule. My village man must rule. My papa must rule. My mama must rule. Now make us dey backward so. When we talk about tribalism, some of you that doesn't know what it means, what ethnicity means, what tribalism means. It means person where you come from the same village, you speak the same language. You choose them based on that. It's crazy. Peter Obi said, I want to do just 4 years. Make una let this man do 4 years. Let him do 4 years. And the painful part of all these things is just those of you that live abroad. Those of you that live abroad that will be saying that Peter Obi can never be president. How about you hide yourself abroad? And Principal, happy birthday to you once again. May you live long with good health. May the reality fall upon you to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Inshallah, by the special grace of Almighty God. Because we know when you become a president, all of us will benefit from it. I don't want to directly benefit from it, say, you can't call me, give me money. No, at least I will have an atmosphere where I can invest. I'll have an atmosphere where I can run my business without not thinking about generator. I have an atmosphere where, you know, in fact, the same lifestyle someone is living here in the UK. I know we cannot build it overnight. Before now, could say we are taking it and we can change Nigeria to UK in 4 years. That's not what we are saying. But we need somebody that will create that structure, that foundation. Probably we might be lucky from who will take over from him, which I'm skeptical about. I have a deep skepticism about that. But let's start from somewhere. When I say no, I'm not go agree for your dead body. I pray none of us here every day, you know, you join us today or you join us after 1 week or 3 weeks or 1 month. Or I pray anybody that is part of my platform or any other platform that is genuinely fighting for the betterment of Nigeria. I pray God Almighty, may we never labor in vain. In Jesus' name, amen. May we never labor in vain. I mean, this prayer is for those fighting for a better Nigeria genuinely. Because some of these people are wearing masks. They are very hypocritical over their approach. You must be very, very smart to notice them. You must be very, very smart. It is well, my people. Let's continue to do what we are doing. Let's continue to. Encouragement is very, very important. Please, my people, it's very, very important. Those of you that said yesterday or the other day, encouragement no matter, this, that, please don't say that again. It kills effort. Don't do that. You cannot expect me to be rejoicing when you talk that encouragement doesn't matter. And me, I'm doing almost the same thing. Who know what you will say about me tomorrow, God forbid. No, please. Let's encourage each others. See, if I come this my platform here, you go my comment section, how people are greeting me, people are praying for me, people are doing all these things. It means everything to me. Then people will not go work so hard on their own money. Do not give me the money. Look, when the solar issue came in here, look at all of you, how everybody turns up. Now that one, that's a symbol to know that you are a good person. It's a sign for you to know you are a good person. To know a good person, not the too hard like that. How people take the turn up for them. Now you take no. I understand sometimes people don't want to give me super chat here, but maybe they say, no, he get time, he get the money, or he get this. Inside their deep heart, not be all of them just weak except they don't want to give me. Maybe they just think of one thought, I bet man I live in Nigeria. Not knowing that no, life doesn't work like that. Everybody needs it. That encouragement must be there. God forbid me not come like a person you wake up one day and you place a private call to Mr. Jonathan or Mr. Alabo or God Chris. Say, this whole thing don't tire me, I know they come out again. Yes. When there's no encouragement, things like that can happen. Now, waiting how they treat me for Benin be that for my Edo state. I live on for them till today. A lot of people have lost their houses, their landed properties, a lot. Some of them don't send me audio for everywhere for Nigeria. I not reply again because I've moved on. When I did do and I say no, make I get out. Please don't start that with this our movement. And I want to bless every one of you that is encouraging me. Some of you send me prayers. Some of you call me privately. Some of you are doing a lot. I read someone that sent me a guy. I don't want to mention your name, sir. I know you are listening. You know, because you said this is yesterday around 10 something p.m. But when I was sharing this broadcast this evening, that's when I saw it and I responded to it. I want to say thank you. You know, if I don't reply on a message on time, means I never see them. Or the message where they receive too plenty. But if I see them, I don't go ignore them. No, I'm not that kind of person. Except I don't see them. Let's join our heads together to see how we can have a better Nigeria in our time. As all of us just lock ourselves for abroad, so Nothing saying I wait is sweet like that. And because there's no second option, I make everybody lock themselves for abroad. Though. You know, say the second option, your head must be very, my brother. No, it's not easy like that. Oh, let Nigeria become a better place today. I bet you 80% of Nigerians right now in diaspora will move back home. Some of them will even move back home with ordinary 2,000, 3,000 pounds or euro or dollars. They'll move back home. You see, they go house, I want to go have my peace. Since I come here, no, to even see family members, everybody here, they walk. Because they say, everywhere boring. I talked to my mama this afternoon. I said, Mommy, everywhere you're boring. You know, everybody is walking like mad for this country. Everybody they walk. Say my drive, my go see this one. They walk. Oh, okay. Maybe that weekend. I they walk sharp. My shift now till morning to so. Hello, what be this? Now God will bless every one of you. You will never labor in vain. You will never labor for others to enjoy. You will live to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Every good Nigerians in abroad that is working so hard, these prayers are for you. You don't need to be part of my platform. The prayer will come and visit you if you are a good Nigerian that want the betterment of our country. I pray for every one of us today. You need to see the level of how our people take the suffer for this country. You go shock. You'll shock. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Let's continue again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. You know, we thank God for the gift of life. We thank God for the good health. We thank God for the privileges that God have given to us. We shouldn't take none for granted. None. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. My brother, Prince Collins. Thank you, Oga Chris Dublin. I appreciate you all. Thank you, my people. Thank you, Madam Debbie, Madam Emmy. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Mother, for all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy, for all that you do. Thank you for always being there. And my brother, Abu Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Abu Azi, he even join us today. You know, I don't hear from you for this pain we miss. Abu Azi, what do you talk about him? You know, comment anything concerning this Spain, this thing. I know so you don't like England, but it not be winner now. 1 year with you want to talk inside. You know, say some of now all these haters now, now they wait and me Premier League come on the Lambas and Arsenal. You, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, give us a mandate. We like say get one, we join again. We don't like Arsenal. And we'll go shock now. We'll retain the Premier League this season again. No, no worry, we'll shock now. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much, Madam Peggy, Madam Eugenia, and Stella Masavedo. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Organemaro. Thank you, my good people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Divine Cross. Thank you, Madam Ame Bright. Thank you, every one of you right there. I appreciate you all. Allow us to end the show right now. I will see you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigeria time. Not say I the UK right now, so I get all the time, you know. I'll tell you they do live every day. No, I'm not worried a day here. Because if I say me never do live now for 2 days, join this the bottom of everything with the UK. I don't hear Mr. Jonathan voice, I don't hear Mr. Chris, Mr. Prince Collins, all of us, Mr. Alaba, I don't hear that voice. Hey, in fact, now to buy ticket, put up for Saturday, my find my way, go Dublin, I go find Mr. Chris for that side. My brother. No, to be honest, you don't know what this life they do for Percy. Let us you say no day. You know, if you survive this country, I mean, not because I don't used to Nigeria, that be like this. It's not easy, oh. I agree to that, people. Congratulations to Spain. Congratulations to all of us. Yes. Thank you. Now God bless you, my people. Have a good night and bye for now. Please press on the like and help us to share.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good work, about the work. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good work, about the work. I make a day fear my God. Whether not good work, about the work. I make a day fear my maker. Whether not good work, about the work. Come on, song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.